Welcome to today's session on what I'm calling the year of the shovel and why perhaps, mayhaps, it just might allow you, with the right approach, to make the easiest money you've ever seen. So let's see if the hype and the substance align and match. Specifically on today's webinar training, here's what we're going to do. In about 15 minutes or so-ish, I'm going to make you an offer. And I believe this offer will make your head spin, maybe literally even, because it's that incredible, it's that juicy. Beyond making you an offer, of course, I'm also going to show you some of the opportunities that I think will position you to turn 2021 into the best year yet in terms of your ability to make money online. However, for those that do not heed these rules or do not understand these patterns, and for most people on the outside, 2021 is actually going to be their worst year to try to make money online. So I want it to be your best year, but if we're not careful, it could very easily be your worst year. Before we go any further, though, let's acknowledge reality. 2020 was a butt kicker. There's no way to sugarcoat it. There's no spin you can put on it. 2020 just sucked. It was hard. 2 in 5 adults in the U.S. reported mental health and or substance abuse issues since the beginning of the pandemic. As a result, we're sleeping less, we're worrying more, depression rates are up, suicide rates are up, addiction rates are sky high. And to make matters worse, it's unlikely that 2021 will magically rebalance things. We're now into month 2 of this experience of 2021. And we're seeing all sorts of craziness still get out there. Even the ability to roll out a vaccine, which half the people are scared of, the other half who want to take it can't even get to. That's called chaos. If I had to place a bet, and I'm not a betting man, I like to bet on sure things. So that's my advice to you. But if I had to bet, my bet is 2021 will be even worse than 2020. So how's that for a positive, motivating speech? And here is the basis. And you need to be prepared for this. I don't want you to walk into this blind, because you can run into walls if you're walking around blind. And that can hurt, right? The reality is, if you study the patterns of such catastrophic black swan style events, the second and third effects of such things aren't seen till 12, 18, 24 months out. So the crumbling of the foundation is happening or has happened in 2020, but when will the building fall and topple? I don't know, but I'm preparing for it. My point to you is this: buckle up. There's a chance that this very bumpy ride is going to get a whole lot more bumpier. Now, as a marketer, what could this mean to you? Here's some of the things that I've discovered in the world of the insane, and it's an insane world right now. Would you agree with that statement? It's pretty insane. In the world of the insane, a sane person becomes infinitely more valuable. So before, sanity was just a commodity. Now sanity is something to be cherished and is super valuable because it is in scarce order. So what used to be mere whatever is now super valuable. The other way to look at it is, if you can't handle chaos in normal conditions, then in abnormal conditions, whatever stress is thrust upon you becomes much harder to manage. Also, as a marketer, what this means to you is sometimes the best thing you can have is a healthy distraction. Write that down. Healthy distraction. What could be my healthy distraction? So if we can throw ourselves into meaningful projects that uplift others, that might even be the remedy for us to help ourselves. So if you ever need yet even more leverage to go in, I think this presents an opportunity. We can utilize healthy distractions to make healthy profits. Now, here's the double-edged sword of desperation, because desperation is neither a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing. It has usefulness in certain ways, and it's limiting in other ways. For example, it's a sad but truthful statement to say that when there's blood in the streets, there's money to be made. And the reason for this is because desperate people are more likely to take risk and buy into more things. And if you've seen the GME, GameStop, AMC, crazy Wall Street versus Main Street unfolding in front of your eyes right now with short squeezes and all this kind of stuff, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I couldn't have wrote it better in fiction than what's playing out in reality right now. Desperate people are more likely to do risky things and more likely be open to buying things. For better or worse, the more desperate a person it is, the easier it is to sell them. Now, here's the problem of this, because it's two sides of the same coin. There's opportunity and there's difficulty. The problem with this is you leave yourself open to being manipulated, exploited, and taken advantage of if you're not careful. So the more chaotic the times, the more prone to manipulation the masses are. That's the downside. The upside is this: you now have an unprecedented opportunity to reach and help people who otherwise wouldn't give you the time of day. So we probably know somebody a year ago, they looked at it and said, this internet marketing thing, getting started online, selling on Amazon, fill in the blank on the online opportunity, they looked down upon it with scorn from their tasty, cushy, normal way, pre-pandemic way of living. And now those same people are like, oh my God, I got to do something. So yesterday's absolute no way, no how, not interested is today's best person to help and make money doing so. You can get paid to involve people in something that is good. And the other way to look at it is you can stop them from being a victim of some of these other marketers who love to use smoke and mirrors to suck people up into an opportunity. Because for every one honest opportunity that exists out there, there's 99 dishonest opportunities that are, licking their chops saying, look at all these vulnerable people that we can take advantage of. And that's just the reality of the situation. I wish it wasn't that way, but wish or not, it is what it is. So that's the context. Now that the context is set, let's talk about opportunity. Let me show you why I'm calling 2021 the year of the shovel, and why I will tell to anybody who listens, whether customer or not, friend, family member, stranger on the street, whoever it may be, I'm going to tell them this is the year of the shovel, and I'm going to urge and suggest them to lean into the opportunity of what this implies, the year of the shovel. To understand what the year of the shovel means, let's talk about 2 ways of getting rich online. There's only 2 ways to get rich online. That's it. Not 3, not 4, just 2. You either sell the shovels or you dig for the gold. Now, this is the story of the gold rush, right? Who made more money? The shovel sellers that were selling it to the miners, or the people that are actually getting dirty on their hands and needs digging for gold? It could be argued that it was a safer bet during the gold rush era to sell the shovel than to dig for the gold. But be that as it may, these are the 2 ways that people make their money online. For example, I've made 7 figures selling on Amazon. I've sold everything from cutting boards to digital thermometers to skincare products and anything and everything in between. But I've made 8 figures helping other people sell on Amazon. So I have both dug the gold and sold the shovel. Perhaps you may be wondering, do I dig golds? Do I sell shovels? Or do I do both? Right? I have the answer here for you shortly. One thing that the pandemic has forced upon us, it's an undeniable reality, is that we are now more virtual than we have ever been, which means we're easier to reach online than we have ever been. We also go outside less than we ever had, which means that more people, instead of spending money on experiences offline, they're spending more money on online experiences. And we have become more comfortable with a digital first type of purchase mentality. So what does this mean? Okay. You ask 100 professional marketers what this means, and this is what they're going to tell you. They generally only scratch the surface of the opportunity here. They'll say, hey, whoa, this is awesome. There's so much more demand now. There'll be more people who are buying stuff online. So that means there's more people that are buying training programs and more people buying ebooks and video courses and virtual masterminds and on and on and on. Essentially, there's more people buying more shovels than ever before. And they leave it at that. And it's true. All of that is true. But it also means that the internet is more noisier, it's busier, and it's more chaotic. And that's not a prophecy. That's a reality. You tell me, how's the internet been treating you for the last couple of months? Has it been this warm, nice, comfortable, distraction-free, beautiful, soft, cool pillow that you can rest your head on? Or has it been a little something different, right? The internet is getting crazier by the second. And so in those conditions where that happens, where opportunity has risen, but chaos has risen even higher, you know who wins in those situations? You know who makes the money in those types of conditions? When things get noisier, those with the loudest megaphones win. So how do we get a loud megaphone to broadcast the message, to tap into the market? We have to refine the opportunity. And here's the refinement of the opportunity that I would love for you to adopt and make this your 2021. I do believe that selling shovels, things like online courses, training programs, coaching, et cetera, masterminds, so on and so forth, I believe that is head and shoulders the best opportunity to make money online in 2021, to sell the shovel, so to speak. However, I don't think it should be the shovel that you yourself have created. because you're starting too far behind the game. When it's chaotic out there, to go and create your own shovel, start your own shovel company and package your own shovels and then go out there and do all the rest as well. I think it's an absolutely infinitely more appealing approach to align yourself with proven opportunities that did well pre-pandemic and that are doing even better since the pandemic began. And there are certainly businesses that have shot off like a rocket where the pandemic actually allowed them to double or triple or quadruple their business. So already great businesses pre-pandemic that have just went insane, like a steroid shot post-pandemic. Those are who we should consider getting behind and seeing how we can align to be the shovel distributor, so to speak, of those types of brands and opportunities. Now, in order to find such opportunities, what do we need to do? We need to ask ourselves a very basic question. Who has seen the greatest increase in their bottom line since COVID hit? And the answer to that, like the answer to almost anything online, is what? The answer is Amazon. Yep, Amazon. Not that shocking, right? But you would be amazed at how many people tend to overlook the obvious in search of the hidden or the secret. But Amazon has just shot off like a rocket ship to Mars, to the moon, as a result of the pandemic. So if you were to sell any shovel, or at least have in your shed of shovels to sell, you should have an Amazon shovel. Maybe it should be the primary shovel that you offer. So if you were to sell any shovel, it should be an Amazon shovel. Now, not all Amazon shovels are created equal. I've been in the game when there was essentially one Amazon shovel that you could offer. Nowadays, there's a million and one. And most of the Amazon shovels that you could offer to other people are created by people that don't even know how to sell on Amazon, but they know how to sell Amazon products. So that's not what I'm telling you to do, right? Now, my qualification on the Amazon shovel that I've identified that I want you to sell is very simple. First of all, we hold the record in Rapid Crush for selling the most of anybody's shovels. We're the number one affiliate in the marketplace. And we sold actually over $10 million of somebody else's shovel in essentially an 8-day period of time. I just only got when the cart closed and it was almost at 10 million. So you have to trust me on that. But we've sold millions and millions and millions of dollars because we've repeated this situation many times to multiple 7-figure wins. And we've helped a lot of people get started to be successful on Amazon, digging their own gold. So we have the record, we understand the marketplace, we have the insider connections, we have the knowledge, we know the inner mechanisms and the workings. And so I'm telling you, if I say this is the Amazon shovel that you should consider selling, and here's the ways to go about doing that, I think it would be a very good interest for you to pay attention to that. Now, also, just like the pandemic has shifted how we function as a society, it's also drastically shifted the opportunity on Amazon. Yesterday's Amazon opportunity is tomorrow's curbside trash. We have to change with the times. Otherwise, we're going to be left for dead. And so Amazon, by the way, had its most profitable quarter in its entire history. Net sales have increased at a way that absolutely exceeded expectations, even though they spent so much money on infrastructure, more money than they'd ever spent in their life. They made more profit than they ever spent on their life. So because of this, the fact that Jeff Bezos just announced the other day that he's stepping down from Amazon, something that I actually seen coming for weeks now. In fact, the pandemic accelerated it because it helped Amazon do so well. Jeff Bezos could move his timetable up to step down sooner. All of these things have created the perfect storm of profits for those that are clued in. So I've seen the change. I see what we need to position. And as a result, we have the best Amazon shovel that the world has ever seen as far as an opportunity to sell the shovel. Because of this, because of all this uniqueness, because of the changes in the dynamics of the marketplace, because of this opportunity, because of connections, flat out, let me tell you, because of dumb, pure, serendipitous luck, I have the best shovel for you. And as a result, I can do something that's never seen before. We've done this. It's never been done before. We've done this. It's never been dreamt about before we pulled this off. So I'm going to help you take advantage of this opportunity to promote this Amazon shovel. I'm going to arm you with done-for-you webinars, done-for-you funnels, done-for-you content, done-for-you pretty much almost anything that can be done for you to help you sell this shovel as much as possible. And we're going to give you the access to give away essentially a free bonus package for this shovel that's worth more in retail value than the actual Amazon course itself is. Now, here's what's cool about this. Every time you get somebody to buy this shovel, you make $1,250 or more potentially, depending upon the level of investment that they play with. So one shovel equals over $1,000 in your pocket. How many shovels would you like to sell? Sell 8 shovels, you're looking at 5 figures. Is that doable? It is absolutely doable. Here's one of the things that gets even cooler about this. I believe that once you have an absolute world-class, one-of-a-kind shovel to sell, the best way to sell you on selling it is to give you the shovel to look at it and examine yourself. Say, here's the shovel, take it in the backyard and start digging with it. And you'll be like, damn, this shovel is next level. Oh my God, this really is cool. So here's the deal. When you promote this shovel with us doing all these done for you things on your behalf and empowering you and helping you get it out there so you can make money, you're also going to get the full course. So you're going to know exactly what you're promoting. You're going to know what it looks like. You know what's involved in it. You're going to know everything. Now, let me tell you why this is a remarkable feat that is, you're not going to see it anywhere else. This thing sells for $2,497. So if you say to me, Jason, are you giving me a $2,497 course to go through and have access to? Yes, that is exactly what I'm telling you. You say, really? Yes, really. And you're like, do I have to pay? Not exactly. I'm going to show you here in a second. Now, what's cool about this is if you're a true overachiever, a true enterprising type of individual, you don't have to choose sell the shovel or dig for gold. You can do both if you want to. It's up to you, but I'm giving you the opportunity to make the decision that's best for you. I'm giving you the shovel. I'm giving you full access to the shovel so you can test it out yourself. And then if you want to sell it and dig for gold, fantastic. If you want to just sell it, fantastic. If you just want to dig for gold, fantastic. We'll take you any way that we can help you. And best of all, you can see this firsthand for a full 15 days for just 15 measly dollars. This is what I'm telling you. I'm giving you access to a $2,497 product, and that's just one of the many perks you get. All that and more for 15 days for $15. Specifically, sign up, and you're going to notice it's going to expire very shortly because we need to get you in so we can tool you up with the shovel so you can make money ASAP, because we're going to make you make money by the end of this month if you follow what we do and you put a little bit of effort into it. We're going to give you the full done-for-you promotion. You're going to have course access. We're going to give you massive amounts of training on how to drive different traffic, both free and all sorts of other traffic, mostly free traffic. We're going to give you, on top of that, you're going to get access to all sorts of community perks and trainings and mentorships and hand-holding and real-time support and a full enterprise marketing level system that's included within your membership into this program that says it right on my shirt right here, Affiliate Triad. If you stay, fantastic. You're going to love it, and you're going to say it's worth the $3.99 per month thereafter. If for whatever reason or no reason at all, you're like, I looked at it and I decided to cancel, you can't. There is no minimum monthly obligation. There is no stipulation. There is no gotcha clause. There is nothing. If you like it, you're going to stay. If you don't like it, you're going to leave. Now, real quickly, why would I do something like this? Because to an outside person who doesn't know what we stand for in Rapid Crush, you may say, hey, something doesn't feel quite right here. Why is Jason so interested in helping me make money? What's his angle? Okay, let me tell you what my angle is. A very small amount of my angle is, yes, we make money if you decide to stay on as an Affiliate Triad member. And it's a little bit, right? It pays the rent. But where we mostly make money is when you make money. See, I have a special deal that every shovel you sell, every offer that you make that somebody says yes to for the wholesale formula, which I absolutely believe is the perfect course for the perfect person right now to start an online business with, they give me a kickback. They give us Rapid Crush 10%. So if you make $1 million, you keep all your $1 million. And the wholesale formula guys peel us off $100,000 as a perk, as an extra deal. Okay, so for every dollar you make, you keep 100% of that dollar, and they kick us back over a dime. And so I am primarily incentivized, and we'll talk more about this here in a little bit, but I'm primarily incentivized to make you money, because every dollar you make, I make a dime. Every $10 you make, I make a dollar. Every $1 million you make, I make $100,000. You keep all of your money. I get special incentives based on your performance. This is why we can do the impossible. This is why we can give you access to a course for $2,400 and you only have to put $15 in. And you might even be thinking, hey, Jason, I'm just going to go in there, take advantage of everything you have and then cancel on you. Try it, okay? My goal is to earn your business every single day that you're an affiliate Triad. And I believe once you get in there, I can't really sell you the value of affiliate Triad. You have to experience it. This is me explaining what a sunset looks like. And you signing up is like, oh, I see the sunset now. So go ahead and get in and let's take advantage of this very limited opportunity because we have to close it here very shortly before we actually kick off and arm you up with done-for-you components so you can make money selling the wholesale formula, which is over $1,000 per sale for you for this shovel. Now, the new rules of internet marketing. Let's talk about this because regardless of whether you join Affiliate Triad or not, I'm here to help you because I care about you. Anybody I can reach, I automatically want what's best for them because I can impact you with my connection. It gives me fulfillment. So here are the new rules of internet marketing that are going to serve you. And hopefully if you understand these, you can then see how we align with them in Affiliate Triad. But here's the first rule. You need things to be more simpler than ever before. Simplicity has always been important. In our ability to overcomplicate even the simplest thing, we're really good at it. As a human being, we're programmed to make things complicated, right? I am telling you, in 2021, we have to go ultra, ultra simple. We have to strip things down to the purest elements with the least moving parts and the least opportunities to be confused. Why? Because we're more overwhelmed than we have ever been. So a lot of what we've done in Affiliate Triad and a lot of what the wholesale formula represents, which is the first product you're going to promote, not the only one that we give you the shovel to promote with the done for you access. Every product that we have you promote, you're going to get access to, which is incredible, right? But more important is you need to simplify your life. So you need to have more resources that you can leverage as opposed to trying to build everything from scratch. So that's rule number one. We can't make it too simple. And in fact, that's what we do inside of Affiliate Triad is attempt to even simplify it further to the extreme of simplification without limiting the value you can provide and the leverage you can gain in the marketplace. Rule number two, community is more important than ever. It seems to be the thing that we are lacking the most of. We don't have that face-to-face, in-person camaraderie like we used to. I haven't been on a plane since March of last year, which is weird for me. It's been 13 years since I've gone that long without getting on a plane and traveling somewhere to hang out with like-minded individuals in a room together at a seminar or at a meetup or at a mastermind or what have you. And so more than anything, a community has higher value than ever. First of all, for your own well-being. But second of all, there's a lot of transformative power within a community, crowdsourcing value, as I like to call it. And so we need to tap into it. So I'm going to discuss here shortly what a really powerful community looks like. Rule number three, more people are in more different places than ever before. And what does that mean to you? It means that there are now more opportunities to help somebody at any stage of the game. There's not going to be one big person who controls the whole market anymore. There's so many people, so many various interests, and so many splinter segments and so many subsegments of subsegments of subsegments that lets the little guy and the little gal shine because they can go to where these smaller pockets are. But if you get 10 people to say yes to one of the promotions that you tap into in the Affiliate Triad, you make $10,000 easily or more. So realizing that if I can make my approach and my messaging to connect with an audience, since it's more varied and there's more opportunity than ever, there's more potential profit there. And rule number four, crowdsourcing value is more important than ever before. And so when things get chaotic, when things get noisy, when things get messy as they are right now, the group taking the best value from the different pieces within a group and using that to help in the world and get paid for it, that is extra, extra valuable this year. It's always been valuable, but it is massively more valuable this year than it's ever been. So if your whole MO is to tap into value that you can channel through a group and utilize that to make money, you're going to do very well in 2021. Notice that there's a de-emphasis here on information. There's a de-emphasis here on education. There's a de-emphasis here on tactics and strategies. Those were the normal ways and the normal approaches to online. I just think that right now we need to think things as simple as possible. We need to leverage the strength of the communities to help us up when we fall down, and then as a result also help others too. Realizing that we can tap into so many different people individually, one-to-one, and that's where the biggest profits are. And then being able to take what a group can create that no individual can match, channel that, and put that out in the marketplace. That is powerful. I bring this up to you because regardless of whether you join Affiliate Triad or not, I want you to follow these rules. I think they're going to serve you best. But at the same time, these are the tenets of Affiliate Triad. These are what we totally are focusing on for 2021. So what we're obsessed over in Affiliate Triad is helping you meet with success no matter who you are, how much time you have, what you've done, what you can do, what you can't do, what you will do, what you won't do, whatever your limiting beliefs are, whether they're actual limiting beliefs or just imaginary limiting beliefs. Our whole goal is how do we satisfy the success of all our members under these conditions? And here's my report of findings. Here's what I've discovered, having taken this on as my current obsession and fascination. My belief, and this is going to be a bold claim, so brace yourselves. You're going to even maybe think it's called hype. And is it hype if I can deliver on it? Well, we'll find out, right? My belief is this: 99% of you can make $10,000 by the end of March, if not sooner, from scratch. You can generate $10,000 in commissions, in profitable commissions, referring a program like the Wholesale Formula. Absolutely, I believe 99% of you can do that. You say, well, Jason, I'm brand new. Can I do it? Yep. You might also say, Jason, I'm an old dog. You can't teach me a new trick. Nope, I totally can teach you new tricks, right? You say, Jason, I'm from this location. I'm from this continent. I'm from this village. I'm from this city. I'm from this metropolis. Can I do it? Yeah, if you want. You say, Jason, I have next to nothing to my name. Okay, whatever, right? I understand, but it doesn't limit you. Okay. Now, does this mean, of course, that you will go and make $10,000 when we meet March 16th or March 17th to celebrate, right? No, doesn't guarantee anything, but it's possible. A lot of people kind of halfway believe, yeah, I can do well, right? But they don't fully step into it and embrace it. They run with the gas on the pedal on the gas, the foot on the gas pedal, and the foot on the brake pedal simultaneously. I'm telling you, we're going to remove the brake pedal foot, so you can just hit the gas, okay? But you got to accept it. I'm going to prove my case to you. How can I make such a bold claim? I'll tell you how I can make such a bold claim, that you absolutely can make $10,000 within 30 days from now in terms of commissions generated. You can do this because you already had everything you need. You already have everything you need. You don't need anything more. Let me explain. Here are the requirements to make $10,000 in a single month. You need an offer, you need an audience, and you need a message. That's it. So when it comes to offer, what we do is we do the offer for you. Affiliate Triad negotiates and creates exclusivities for getting you best of class offers. You ever heard of what a co-op is, a cooperative? So I was involved in a cooperative. One of my first jobs was for this flooring store, and it was a Carpet One store. And the way they competed with these big, gigantic chains that were out there is they took like 1,000 or 10,000 little mom and pop carpet stores, and they pooled together all their resources. And as a result, they had more buying power, more negotiation power, more leverage, more deal-making abilities than anybody else did. That's when you take a whole bunch of twigs, you put them in a bundle, and not even the strongest person in the world can break them. And so what we do in Affiliate Triad is we absolutely negotiate deals that only Affiliate Triad members can offer to the world. Nobody else can offer them. Contractually, in many cases, we get contracts that say Affiliate Triad members only and exclusively have the ability to tap into these deals. Now, how do you think we pull off such deal flow? We pull it off purely on reputation and skill alone. People know that if Rapid Crush gets behind something, it's going to make them a lot of money. So instead of saying, hey, I'm going to negotiate it on my behalf and keep all the money, I say, break it off for my customers, not for me. I advocate for you to get you the deal. that would be impossible for you to get otherwise. Because if you ever thought the game wasn't fair and that it was kind of rigged against you, if you're just starting out or if you don't have the name or the reputation, that isn't a conspiracy theory. That is a reality. That's what it is. So we level the playing field, right? The way that we do it is we negotiate best exclusive one-of-a-kind deals that are only available for affiliate Triad members to leverage, and then we go all in on those deals. What does that mean? We take their offer and we enhance it. We say, okay, what needs to be added to this to sweeten the deal? How can we create bonuses? How can we create better than money back guarantees to reverse risk? How can we get the offer creator to do things for us that they would never do even for themselves and their own customers or anybody else? And then we do it. So we take this approach to the offers that we create for you to leverage inside of Affiliate Triad. So not only do you get the best of class offers that are unavailable anywhere else to anyone else, because we get the exclusives, you also get all of our resources, which is better for the end customer. And for you, it gives you the firepower to leverage and utilize those. So you get a better advantage than even some of the biggest names with some of the biggest followers that exist out there. This is how we give you the offer. So for example, the upcoming Affiliate Triad offer, this is why you need to sign up right now. Because if you say, I'm going to wait till next month, Jason, you can wait if you want to, but you will not get this opportunity because it will be closed by then. We're going to be promoting the wholesale formula. We have tested the wholesale formula twice already in 2020. So we can find the angles, find the bonuses, find the funnels that we can give our Affiliate Triad members. And in beta, it has generated over $1 million in 2020 for Affiliate Triad members. How's that for results? Considering we just kicked off Affiliate Triad last year, halfway through the year, we didn't even know what we were doing when we were starting. We were laying the concrete on the floor while we were driving down it, right? Now we have a very good idea and we're gearing up to really blow the hinges off this and do this correct in 2021. So this is the offer and you're going to have the ability to promote it and to keep 100% of the money you generate as an affiliate for it. That's all yours. We're going to give you the bonus package that you can use. We're going to fulfill that bonus package for you. All you got to do is open doors. You got to say, hey, listen, if you're interested in making money, you might want to check out this Amazon opportunity. You hand them over, we do the training, then we do the selling, and then if they buy, you get the money as if you did everything yourself. That's how this works, okay? So that's offer, and it's also message, isn't it? So most of you who know me, let me ask you your honest opinion. Do you consider me one of the best webinar presenters in the world? Am I in the top 5 or at least in the top 10? And most people who know me consider me the very best in the world. So, and they're smart people, so who am I to disagree, right? Now, I don't know if I really truly am the best, but I'm regarded as the best. So that's something. And in fact, if I were to sell you on me being the best, this is the only slide I would need, and I'd feel like I'd make my case. I am, in fact, the only marketer that Zoom, a multi-billion-dollar company, brought in to teach its own customers and users on how to do webinars. So shortly before they went public, they had me on that fateful day, Tuesday, February 12th. I came in and I did a training for them and for their customers as well. And so Zoom, I think they're worth over 100 billion now. I'm not sure. They brought me in. So we create the webinar for you. We say, hey, whatever it is we're promoting. So the upcoming promotion for Affiliate Triad members is the wholesale formula. Those guys have an unbelievable product, but they have never sold it with a one-of-a-kind J. Fladlien written webinar before. Nobody has, except for Affiliate Triad members. They're the only ones that have the access to that. So I wrote the webinar to test it out last year, and it's such a valuable webinar. I wrote the webinar with the design that anybody who followed it could make money whether they bought the wholesale formula or not. It's super valuable. So people are going to be appreciative if you turn them on to watching this webinar. It's helpful, it's educational, it's specific, it's instructive, it's empowering, all of that before there's any opportunity for anybody to spend any money. And let me tell you why that's important. Here's why this is important. Audience. Let me be direct with you because I love you. And when you love someone, you must be direct with them. Most of you on this call here today, you suck at driving traffic. You're just not good at it. You haven't been good at it. You currently aren't good at it. And it's going to take more than a month for me to help you unsuck at it. So are you hopeless then? Not even close. And I can prove it to you. The proof is in the pudding, in fact. Here's the deal. Almost all of you unless you're just kind of a miserable, curmudgeon-y old son of a gun, right? Barring that, all of you have friends, you have family members, you have acquaintances, okay, that you can reach out to. Now, scenario A, you reach out to these people and you say, hey, listen, I'm going to teach you how to run Facebook ads. Or, hey, listen, I'm going to tell you how to rank a website on Google or how to create an information product. You think any of your friends, your family members, or your acquaintances are going to be like, cool, I want to know more about that. That's right up my alley. Ha, not even close, right? Trying to convince them to do any of these internet marketing related activities it's easier to teach geometry to a pig. That is the case most of the time. However, and this is where the special circumstances are set up, when it comes to Amazon, and I don't know why, I don't need to know why. The why doesn't matter to me. I just know through experience, you take an average person off the street who's even the least bit interested in making even part-time money, and you say, hey, listen, you can do this on Amazon. They say, really? I want to know more about that. So this is what I call a wide mouth opportunity, meaning that practically anybody that you can reach who has the slightest inclination of trying to make some money, they're very open to it. They're not going to be open to a lot of these niche, goofy, technical internet marketing stuff that you and I are interested in, right? But they will be very interested on Amazon for whatever reason. I don't know the reason, right? But they will be super duper interested in that. This is why we educate them and empower them and help them understand that. But the reality here is you can pretty much invite anybody and they're going to be very open to wanting to know more. And then a lot of them are going to see the opportunity. It's going to make sense and they're going to try it out, right? Now, again, why is this? I don't know why. Why is the sky blue? Why is the grass green? It just is. Let me guess, because maybe this will help you understand this. First of all, almost everybody shops on Amazon. They just do. Did you know that more people are Amazon Prime members than voted in the 2020 election in the United States? What a staggering statistic that is, right? Voting, meh. Prime membership, yeah, I got to have that. Voting, man, maybe, but I got to have my Prime 2-day free shipping, right? Many of us have either done a garage sale or a yard sale, or we've sold products on eBay in the past. So believe it or not, we have experience in this, even if we're just an average Joe or an average Jane. And most important, I have case study after case study of people that were just, I have no business experience. I don't know email from snail mail. I don't know any of that technical stuff. And then they become successful on Amazon. Kind of like the idea of this is one of the easiest ways to get rich is hang out with a billionaire and then just pick up the money he drops on the ground. You know, and that's what Amazon is. Amazon is bigger than the next 21 online marketplaces combined times 7. That's how big they are. Okay. So I absolutely am convinced all of you, unless you are just the least pleasant person to be around, have a handful of people already in your network that you could reach out to very easily. Some of them will come to this free webinar. There's no pressure. It's very low key. It is absolutely informational and educational. And then some of those will say, okay, I'll try this out. And you will make a lot of money doing that. Is it that simple? Yes, it is. Now, here's my fear. And this will catch some of you. And unfortunately, I won't be able to help you if I let you get ensnared in the fear, enmeshed and trapped, entangled in the net of fear, right? Some of you are going to resist this. You're going to resist the fact that Amazon transcends niches. And it appeals to all sorts of people from all varieties of lives. Say, well, I'm an accountant, Jason. Cool. It works. I'm an engineer. Yeah, fantastic, right? I'm a child psychologist. Clinical child psychologist. Fantastic. I don't care. It transcends all that. Now, not all opportunities, not all offers and affiliate Triad will do this. We're going to teach you how to fish, but we're not going to allow you to starve in the meantime, right? Right now, we're going to hook you up with a Michelin highest star rated fish dish that we're going to serve to you on a silver platter, but we're also going to show you how to fish on your own. But right now, there's a resistance. Some people just say that can't be possible. I don't know 3, 4, or 5 people who would do the wholesale formula. And so I can't make my $10,000, Jason, or my $5,000 or my $6,000 or my $7,000. Okay. Now, here's why I'm scared of this, because I have a lot of history with this. Big, fancy gurus, famous internet marketers, many of whom you are a customer of. When we went to them in 2015, we're like, hey, partner up with us, and we'll promote the Amazon opportunities, the shovels to your list. and then we'll split the profits, right? Because that's how we did it back then. We took it out of your share, not out of the vendor's share. Now we do it differently, right? And most of them said, no, that won't work. And we said, okay, I guess you don't like money. And then we went out there and crushed it. What most people aren't aware of is this 9.8 million plus result. Very little of it came from our own audience of Rapid Crush. A majority of it came from other people's audiences who said, Jason, we're going to promote you guys because you have the best webinar, the most valuable, most educational webinar, you have the best bonus package, you provide the best support, you do all of that. So the fee we charged back then was half of their profits. We don't do that anymore. The quote unquote fee we charge today is just your investment inside of Affiliate Triad. That's it. Okay, but that's how we did this back end. So here's what I know to be true, and it's still true to this very day. We sold Amazon courses to life coaches and people that wanted to be life coaches, self-help, personal development folks, people that are into that stuff. They just love this Amazon opportunity. Numerologists and people that are interested in astrology, we did very well with them. Chiropractors and dentists, fitness trainers, options traders, or any sort of trader for that matter. Mommy bloggers, especially part-time mommy bloggers, dentists, as I mentioned before. Any people that seem to have a service business or service types that worked in the home, like electricians, HVAC, or any plumbers, home repair types. They gobbled this up, and they're not the only ones. We have just seen this over and over again. People that are interested. I think about it this way. Do they drive Uber? Okay. If they drive Uber, they're trying to make money. Do they deliver for Postmates? If they do, they're trying to make money. Those types of folks tend to want to buy Amazon courses. They just do. And that's not the only ones, but do you know anybody that drives Uber? You watch. They're like, I can drive Uber to try to make some part-time money, or I could try Amazon. And that's just scratching the surface, okay? So when Affiliate Triad members promoted the wholesale formula in 2020, many of them made $10,000 or more simply by going through their phone contacts or their WhatsApp contacts or their Skype contacts, or now I guess it would be your Signal contacts if you're on Signal. You should look at that. What a great opportunity there. Or Telegram, if you have Telegram, right? Any of these instant messaging platforms. A lot of them did extremely well if they were on LinkedIn at all, by just looking through the connections in LinkedIn, or their Facebook followers, or their Twitter followers, or their Instagram followers, or their TikTok followers, or what have you. But what I've discovered is all of you have at least a few people that will easily be able to say, yeah, I'll come to this webinar to know about this Amazon thing. Some of them will say yes, and you will make money. You will make money helping other people. That's the best kind of money to make. Now, normally this can and won't work. Most make money online offers, they lack the appeal to the masses. You would feel too weird or too creepy hitting up friends and acquaintances and circles of influences and treating them like ATMs, right? You couldn't even speak to the opportunity in most cases with congruence, which is super duper important. And I'll talk more about congruence in a second here. Because now you can do this naturally and comfortably. You don't have to hard sell it. You don't even have to soft sell it. All you have to do is get people to one of these webinars or to one of the replays on which I'll present. And they will see firsthand the overwhelming value of how we empower them to do it on their own. And then we give them an opportunity that if they wish to, they can tap into our resources to do it faster, easier, quicker, better, and with less risk, right? Even better for you, because I can prove this to you, but you've got to join Affiliate Triad to see this. We have so many member spotlights that can speak to this, on how easy it was to get people they knew involved in this opportunity, to try it out, and how actually thankful and grateful their centers of influence that they had, the people that they could reach out to, were to have this choice and this ability. Because a lot of people are feeling right now in the world that they have no choice, that they're screwed and they're locked down. Not just locked down physically with the pandemic, but locked down emotionally and mentally, and that they're out of options. And you can see the results. You can listen to them, laid out exactly how these people made big time commissions. See, the beautiful part of Affiliate Triad is we never take 1 cent of your commissions. Every dollar that you make, you keep. Every single dollar is yours. We get ours from vendors like the Wholesale Formula. They pay us a bonus out of their pocket for every sale you make. Let me reemphasize this yet again. We are obligated to make you money, because the more money you make, the more money we make. And let's take a second to acknowledge how rare this is. Almost every shovel seller out there, they make their money from the sale of the shovel, regardless of whether that shovel produces gold or doesn't produce gold. But for us to you, we can do things to empower you, to help you out that are impossible in any other circumstances, because we win when you win. And so we play the game by a different set of rules. Now, hearing this is one thing. Anybody can claim what I just claimed, right? Experience it is really where the rubber meets the road. And that's why we are, I should say, the second time ever, we tested this out very, very briefly in January, and it was an overwhelming, smashing success. And so we brought it back one more time for February. Here's how it works. The wholesale formula is one of a select, amazing few promotions that we unlock throughout the year that you can tap into, that are done for you in terms of their funnels, that are done for you in terms of their webinars, that are done for you in terms of the extra bonus packages. You get access to do those, promote those, and make money as if you were promoting them on your own. We're like your Costco. You pay us to shop inside of us, but you make all the money. So, we let you in based on your membership dues, and then you keep all the money that you produce. We do that for other opportunities as well. What's cool about this is we want to get you in for wholesale formula. And then once you make a bunch of short-term money from that, we are going to take the time then to train you up to have more proper, forward, scalable types of businesses. Because we do tons of different traffic trainings. We have free traffic group coaching from successful members of ours. We have paid products that we give you the opportunity to resell and keep 100% of the profits are. So in between these big promotions that we set up and do for you, there are a massive amount of ways for you to make money. We provide you software. Every product that we have you promote, we give you access to review it. So you can go through it and understand, do I like this? Would I feel comfortable offering this to somebody else? Yeah, absolutely. I do over the shoulders all the time. I just did one yesterday. It's about 15 minutes long where I broke down a promotion that we just did, a product that I just created and the insights on that. And then I broke down what I'm thinking and what I'm doing right now. So I was explaining to my affiliate Triad members that I was reading actual accounting, the books from Amazon in freestanding cash flow reports yesterday. This is the level that I go to truly understand offers like the wholesale formula. So I'm explaining to them, this is how I'm seeing the market right now. This is what we're going to do with it. And what affiliate Triad members have discovered is the amount of effort we put into helping the end customer it makes them so comfortable with offering it. They see how the sausage is made. And now they're like, whoa, you do go the extra mile to take care of the customer. Whoa, you really do stack the deck in their favor. And then it feels foolish not making money helping people out in that situation. So we do these over the shoulders. I'm going to talk about community here in a second. We provide resources and trainings. We have weekly mentor calls. We have your whole destination mapped out for you. Something special that the mentors came up with that I just discovered this morning. And we'll talk about that here briefly as well. We give you a full enterprise level marketing suite of tools that we rebate the first full year of for you, and we provide for you real-time support. Don't believe me. Just believe me enough to risk $15 lousy on it to see for yourself. Yes, take advantage of me. Put $15 in to get access to stuff that would cost far more than that. And then you can cancel if you don't want to stay in. If you purely just want to get one over on me, please do. But my goal is to take your attempt to get one over on me and get one over on you ethically. When you say, oh my God, I would be insane not to continue to use this value and this leverage. We have many affiliate Triad members who flat out have told me, Jason, I don't even promote anything in there. Simply the coaching and the community and the insights alone are the very best things that I've ever experienced in my life. And that's okay. I would rather you promote, because every time you make money, I make money. But regardless, I'll take you as you come. Sign up now. And now let's talk about congruency. While it is true that you don't have to own a jet to be a jet salesperson, it does feel much more comfortable offering something to someone that you've personally been able to go through and vet and validate yourself. Currently, as it stands, here's your serious disadvantage. And I want you to go macro, micro on this. This is one disadvantage you have, but there are so many like this. This is why it's not set up for you to be successful as somebody that is on your own. Here's the deal. In affiliate marketing, unless you're a big name or a big player in the space, you won't get course review access on anything. Your only way to see if a program is good is to buy it and go through it. But big affiliates like us, we don't ever pay for courses. We get hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of products given to us every single year for free. Why? Because these course creators are courting us. They're trying to get us to promote them, because if we endorse something, it's going to make them a lot of money. So arguably, me, a multimillionaire, I should be the last person that gets stuff for free. But I'm the first person that gets stuff for free. And you know what? That pisses me off. I don't like that the world is set up that way. So I said, damn it, I can't fix the world, but I can do something about this one thing. Okay. But I'll give you an example, and it's going to happen again. You mark my words. This exact thing will happen again. This is how this is generally the world. We're going to fix this for you for this one specific instance. But remember when like the Paycheck Protection Program rolled out at the start of the pandemic, and they're like, we're going to help the small business so they can keep their employees. And we're going to give all this money away to small businesses. And guess who got the money? The big fat corporations. These oil companies got the money. And Ruth Chris Steakhouse got the money. And only gave it back when they got caught with the hand in the cookie jar, that kind of stuff, right? That's always going to happen. The game is not fair to you when you're starting out. You have to overcome additional obstacles. And I can't fix the world, but I can fix this for you as it relates to internet marketing. I can leverage the reputation. We can leverage our positioning as Rapid Crush as a company, and we can do it for your benefit. And so the way that we work is it's absolutely mandatory with everything that we set up a done-for-you promotion for inside of Affiliate Triad for you to use. Every product that we do that for, we require that our members of Affiliate Triad get review access. They absolutely can see the product. They can vet it themselves. They can validate it. And only if they like it do we ever encourage them to promote it. And not every product's going to be for everybody. But our goal is to find the very best products for you and create the very best done-for-you promotions around them so you can feel good, help people, and make money. That's the name of the game, my friend. So we require our members get review access, and it doesn't matter what the cost is. Yes, it is true. The wholesale formula is $2,497. That's not a sticker price that can be negotiated down. That's not a normal retail price that's going to be cut in half during a promotion. That is the actual price that everybody pays. Affiliate Triad members get access to review the whole course to see if it's good, if it's everything I say it is. They can compare it to how I sell it to what it actually is and see, does it net out? I've essentially gave you the power as if you were already a big-time affiliate with a big-time name that was being courted. I have passed that on to you through creative ways of going to bat on your behalf in the marketplace. So every Affiliate Triad member will be able to go through and review the whole course for free, just as if you were a big-time affiliate. And that's not just for one product. Legitimately, we offer over $15,000 worth of course access reviews throughout a single year of Affiliate Triad. It's insane is what that is. But that's what happens when you can crowdsource value. That's the setup here. My belief is that you should only promote something you believe in. And if you can't see what you're promoting, then how can you believe in it? In fact, often, I know this now, is the disadvantage becomes the advantage. Once you see it, then you will only when you see it, can you truly appreciate how good the offer is and how valuable our bonus package is that you can give away and totally utilize in any way, shape, or form you see fit, and how wonderful the webinar presentation is. You can say, whoa, they really showed the value of that course and represented it properly in the webinar. So I absolutely know that course review access for you is going to increase your ability to make money with it and your ability to appreciate the value and the gratitude to have the opportunity to make money with it, because you will be so excited to promote it. Your excitement will be contagious, which more than anything will unlock big fat commissions for you. There's a reason why Tesla is worth more than Ford or GM or any of these other big time companies. It's not because they sell more cars. It's because people are enthusiastic about the brand and they tell other people about it. Otherwise, a Prius would be the most popular car in the world for electric vehicles, right? Now, there's no really fancy salesman or advertising done for a Tesla, but yet it just dominates the auto industry. This is what happens. We make you enthusiasts for it, and you can't stop yourself from making money with it. Also, though, a secondary gain to this is it allows you to sell the shovel and dig for the gold if you wish to. And that's a personal choice for you to decide on how you want to proceed with this. Now, here's my big bet. It's totally true that you can just sign up, take advantage of us, go for the trial, essentially grab access to a $2,400 plus product for a measly $15. It is true, totally. I'm not going to act like it isn't, right? I'm willing to risk that though, because I want you to peek under the hood. I want you to see how the sausage is made. And not just for the wholesale formula, but for all of what Affiliate Triad has to offer. And my hope and what I think is going to happen is that you're going to realize it will cost you far more not to be involved than it will be to be involved. It will actually be more expensive not to be an Affiliate Triad. I'm pretty confident that for most of you, that's going to be the case, especially if you're serious about it. Get you so much more than what's on this slide. I'm just giving you a zoomed in version of 1 or 2 or 3 specific really juicy parts of the Affiliate Triad, right? These are the sizzles that are selling the steak, which is Affiliate Triad. When you sign up, you can bite into that steak for $15. You can essentially eat the steak for $15 and then say, hey, do I want to be in the steakhouse business, right? And that's what we got here. It is a limited time. It is very limited, in fact, and there's a countdown timer when this will expire here shortly, because I can't leave this open for very long because we got to get you ready to take advantage of the wholesale formula promotional opportunity, which is coming in here in a little bit later this month. And so I got to get you in now so I can help you make money. So we got to get signed up right away. In fact, the sooner you sign up, you can take advantages of these kickoff calls that we're doing to really gear up new members that the community came up with to help you to pay it forward for how valuable Affiliate Triad has been for them. Here's the reality. No one can succeed alone and on their own. You can't find a rich hermit, right? We all need each other to help to succeed. That's true generally speaking. That's especially true today. Real value is achieved through the collective power that the right kind of group can provide. And we knew that such value would be unlocked within Affiliate Triad when we first launched it last year. We just didn't know how exactly it would show up. Now we know exactly some of the ways in which we have crowdsourced value to empower you in a way that's unmatched in the marketplace. Let me give you an example. 6 months ago, an Affiliate Triad member's name was Jonathan Green. He came to us with this concept. He goes, I got this product. I'm working on it right now. I want to publish it. I want to sell it. I want you guys to promote it and help me get Affiliate Triad members to promote it by creating a done-for-you version of this like we do for the wholesale formula. And he went to Will, my business partner, and Will said to him, he's like, hey, listen, dude, if we were to do something like this, it's got to have this in it. It's got to be structured like that. And you got to do this, this, and this. Essentially, we ask for everything. The moon. We go for the moon, right? So even if we land on the stars, we're okay. And so Will says, he's very demanding. He says, we need to have this type of things in place and this value. And we speak from $100 million in success and experience in this business. We're like, this is how to juice it up so customers can have a massive advantage if they were to do your program. And that was a 5-month endeavor. We knew it would take him 5 months to pull off what we asked for. And most people, when we do that, they don't come back, right? But the incentive to do it was great for Jonathan, because if he could pull it off, that could potentially make him millions of dollars. So the stakes were high and the payoff was also high. And then at the end of last year, Jonathan came back and he said, okay, I'm done. And it was better than we could ever imagined. He took it to the extra level. But even then, I'm optimistic, but I'm skeptical by nature. The hard part came in. We said, great, this looks like a duck, this quacks like a duck, this talks like a duck, but we got to put it into the marketplace. We got to put it into the hands and see if it actually brings the value out. Is it really a duck? Is it really that valuable? So we got to prove the value. Now everything's been done that's said to be done, but sometimes you do everything and expect a result and don't get that result, right? So we got to validate it in the marketplace. So what we did was we worked a deal with Jonathan to acquire the rights in certain specific, I won't bore you with the details, to allow us to provide this to Affiliate Triad members to go through for free as a bonus. Now, let me be very clear with you. Was this ever advertised as a perk for being an Affiliate Triad member? Nope. Did we ever use this to get people to sign up as an Affiliate Triad member? Nope. Why? Because it came about organically. It unfolded in real time. And we do this all the time. We find all these extra awesome, cool accidental situations that become super valuable that you never even know is going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, but affiliate Triad members keep getting rewarded with these extra non-advertised perks because they happen just so naturally in the unfold. So we said, go ahead and bring this out here, train up our customers that are affiliate Triad members and only affiliate Triad members. And we said, hey, listen, if you can create successes out of our customers, then we will totally get behind promoting your product and helping you make a ton of money with it. And here's the coolest thing of all. This is how Will and I think. We're at the chessboard and we're seeing 27 moves ahead, right? We said, listen, this is how this benefits affiliate Triad members 2 ways. First of all, Jonathan's course is a traffic course. And Jonathan is absolutely fantastic at driving traffic because he makes a ton of money promoting stuff as an affiliate Triad member. We know his results, right? He crushes it. He's teaching people his methods in a very formal, very structured way. We're like, that's great. The more you can help affiliate Triad members drive traffic, the more money everybody's going to make. But even better, here's the deal. If you make an affiliate Triad member successful with your program, Jonathan, they can promote your product and say, I'm a success story of the product. Do you know how much more money you can make if you can say, I went through the product, I was successful with it myself? You should try it out, right? Now, you don't have to. And in most cases, not even required. It's not even possible to do that. Like, you don't have to be a success in the wholesale formula to make tens of thousands of dollars promoting the wholesale formula. Not at all. But imagine if you were there on day one when the wholesale formula was created and you got like beta access and you got the hand holding and you got everything you needed and you were a first mover and you were an integral part of the product as it unfolded. Don't you see the opportunity and how absolutely what a massive advantage you could have for making money? Well, we do this. That's a Tuesday. That's a Tuesday at affiliate Triad member. That's not atypical. That's quite common. In fact, I started calling this the Farm League because here's the deal. My wife is a huge St. Louis Cardinals baseball fan. And St. Louis is the only team that has won more World Series in baseball than the Cardinals is the Yankees. Now, if you know the Yankees has the biggest bankroll. They can buy talent better than anybody else. St. Louis did not have a big bankroll. They're a small, Midwestern, small market team. So how did they become the second most successful franchise in history? They invented this thing called the farm team system. So instead of trying to buy the best up and coming baseball players like what everybody else was doing, St. Louis decided to grow their own, so to speak, right? And we're taking the same approach here in affiliate Triad. See, we find what is likely to become the next breakout offer. We help shape that offer, mold it, give guidance to it, and mentoring around it. Then get it created, find a way to, for free, place it into the hands of affiliate Triad members, usually because we work a deal to acquire the licensing on your behalf to distribute it to you. So it's not necessarily free, but it's free to you, right? So you can get first seat at the table, test these offers out without costing anything, get that first mover advantage, get that first to market advantage. And then if it plays out fantastic, you can just benefit from it, or you can then turn around and promote it as well. So if they hit big, we ride the wave into massive cash windfalls. So we don't just rely on the market, on what's a hot offer out there. We grow our own and we promote from within. We create the tomorrow's superstars today inside of affiliate Triad. The double benefit is very simple. Programs like Jonathan's teach you how to drive traffic. The more traffic you drive, the more money you'll make at affiliate Triad. And I love that. But also because you get to be there when the program is unfolding, you're part of the story. You're part of the results. And these become the easiest products in the world for you to make money promoting in perpetuity. And I extra love that. And this is just one small example of our farm system in action. And I'm really straight up, barely scratching the surface. You have to see it for yourself. You got to get in. $15 for the first 15 days. You like it, stay. You don't like it, drop us a line at support. And we'll say, okay, no problem. Yeah. No hard feelings, right? You got to get into the driver's seat, though. You can't appreciate the power of the vehicle. You don't know what it feels like driving this around unless you get behind the wheel and take it out for a spin. Just looking at its paint job ain't going to be good enough, right? Just reading a spec sheet. It's got this much horsepower, right? That ain't going to be good enough. You got to get behind the wheel. You go there, I'm going to give you the keys. You're going to open the door. You're going to sit behind the wheel, and we're going to take this thing out for a drive. And I can't explain to you what it feels like to have that engine and that force propel you to the finish line of success. You'll have to experience it. You also have to experience our community. Oh my goodness. The community is where it's at. I am merely just a face of something that is far more valuable and greater than me, myself. I am just a small part of the value of the community where most of the value is in. Now, many of my friends, people I admire in this business, they also run communities. I'm sure you're part of one of them or more than one of them. Generally, they're on Facebook. Most people utilize Facebook groups to run their community. And I don't think they realize how damaging that actually is. Now, I'm not poo-pooing on anybody. I applaud the effort to help you by creating a community. Because if you don't have a community, even if you succeed, you still fail because you'll feel disconnected, right? But we do not do Facebook groups. We do not allow Affiliate Triad to be dragged down back to earth by connecting it to a Facebook group. Now, why is this? It's way too noisy. It's too distracting. It's too counterproductive, right? In fact, the features and functions, Facebook groups are not designed to be community-based things for business opportunities like Affiliate Triad. You ever try to search and find in the archives of a Facebook group some really cool piece of information or discussion? Good luck, right? You ever been spammed on Facebook? Yeah. And that seems to be okay. Not okay with us. But the problem is Facebook groups, they're not designed to foster the kind of community we want. They're also distracting and noisy. And the other thing is there's just things in Facebook that happen where people feel more comfortable arguing with each other, picking a fight, and more importantly, they feel more comfortable being addicted to Facebook with its endless scrolling and its thumbs ups and its likes and its dopamine buttons, right? We don't want to mix something pure like what we have in terms of the value with that. So instead, we use Slack. Now, here's the thing about Slack. Slack is made for companies to run their business virtually. So big companies that have hundreds of employees, they use Slack. Imagine a big company trying to use a Facebook group to manage its communication and its flow of information and its sharing and its helping. That would be a freaking nightmare. So why do they do it in internet marketing? I don't know. Well, I do know. I'll tell you why in a second, right? Slack is designed for teams. It's designed specifically for collaboration, for communication, for productivity, for information sharing, for empowering. And it's the best in the world at it, right? This is how a company in and of itself was able to disrupt gigantic players in the industry like Microsoft and embarrass them because of how good Slack is at what it does. They crush every other option in the space. It is head and shoulders above the rest. Now, here's why so few marketers utilize Slack to build their communities. The number one reason by far is it's super duper expensive to host a Slack community. Now, it's going to be free to you. You'll never have to pay for Slack if you're a part of Affiliate Triad. I pay for you. Rapid Crush pays for every single member of Slack. And you know what our cost is? $15 per user per month. Okay? So that's a six-figure bill per year that we're paying out to Slack just to utilize its technology to run our communities. Super duper powerful. By the way, the $15 trial that you have, that you accept here today in Affiliate Triad, I lose money on that. Because when the credit cards or if PayPal takes their cut from processing your order and we pay Slack, it's $15. I'm initially going on the hole to give you to trial this out. But I figured if I'm asking money for you, I might as well put some money in there too, right? So this is why nobody does it. Facebook groups are free. That is the number one redeeming quality of a Facebook group. It's free. Well, how good is free? In this case, not very good. So we spend $15 per user per month for Slack, meaning that for every 100 members, it costs us $18,000 a year. And I'm like, awesome, because I know my peers in internet marketing. I know other people that do this. They are so damn cheap that they'll ask you to spend $2,000, but they won't spend $100 on you, right? They just won't. So this is our advantage. This is our blue ocean. This allows us to absolutely create the most empowered community that you've ever seen. Here's how we use Slack to empower Affiliate Triad members. First of all, real-time support. Oftentimes we're answering messages to our affiliate Triad members in minutes, single-digit response times more often than not. That is not out of the norm, right? Real-time communication. We drop videos, audios, documents, and announcements directly into Slack. And so it is so much superior to any other form of communication I've ever found for delivering communication, for knowledge, and for doing what we do. You can run the whole thing inside of Slack if you wanted to. It's fascinating. We also have great channels that we're set up so you can sort through communications easily and seamlessly to find what you want and follow what's important to you. And connection. We all help each other out here. It's not just because we care and have a great group, because a lot of people care and a lot of people have a great group. We also have the right ecosystem in place. And we've been able to really dial it in over the months. Just like everything else, though, I can't do the community justice. You got to experience it. The warm embrace that you'll be received with when you join Affiliate Triad and introduce yourself as a new member, oh my God, you're going to be overwhelmed with, man, people do care about me in here. I really am in the right place. I really have found my home. And how valuable is that? See, the wholesale formula is just a big, fat, juicy opportunity to hook you in. I am dangling this big, juicy opportunity in front of you, right? This is an intentional marketing experiment where I can take something that is so bright, so shiny, so wonderful, so just, oh my God, I got to have it, to hook you in, right? This is me slapping the golden handcuffs on you. And then when you get behind the curtain saying, surprise, I bait and switched you. I just gave you something that was cool, but look at everything that's there for your not just your short-term success, but your medium-term success and your long-term success. There is so much more value, especially long-term value waiting for you once you get inside. We put you in a position to make big money quickly by the end of next month. Even if you're not ready for it, doesn't matter. We still put you in that position. But more importantly, we parlay that so you could take a short-term game and turn it into a long-term, long-lasting, consistent winning proposition with all the value that's inside of Affiliate Triad. I want you to sign up. I got 7 more slides here, and then we're going to open it up if there's any questions, which generally we haven't discovered to be so many questions like a normal webinar because it's pretty obvious in value. But I'll still stay by here and see if I can help you. But I'm going to talk to you about one more thing before we open up the line. So quadwin.com, hopefully you're already signed up. If not, what do I got to do to get you to say yes? $15 for 15 days. You don't have to say a hard yes today. You say a soft yes. You say, yes, I'll try it out. Yes, I'll dip the toe in the water. And then if I like it, I'll put the ankle in. And if I like it a little bit more, I'll put it up to the knee. Okay? The micro proves the macro. Here's the deal. If you're in my universe, and under my care and guidance, I refuse to let you lose. That's my attitude. I'm like a mother bear taking care of her cubs. Once you get into my universe, my intolerance for second best is palpable. It's like, damn, Fladlien wants me to make money. So even if I try to fight him, he's going to find a way for me to make money anyway, right? And I'm going to prove that to you in a very specific example of this attitude that I bring into the service of helping you succeed in this business, right? The number one thing in internet marketing that can make you rich and keep you rich is an email list. There is nothing more valuable. Nobody believes this, by the way, because email seems old and antiquated. And it's certainly not sexy. It's not cool. It's not flashy. But if you look at all the big earners in the online space, you look at all the top affiliates, you look at all the top money makers, 95% of them primarily make their money from an email list, okay? However, nobody's interested in learning how to build an email list. Everybody doesn't want to spend money on building an email list, and it's one of the least lucrative things I could teach somebody if I'm trying to make money selling them training. Here's how to build an email list. I think I'd have a better bet at teaching you how to juggle flaming chainsaws blindfolded. And here's why I know this, because we've attempted to. Okay, and here's what's happened, right? What's happened is we ran into 15 obstacles along the way. Oh, this is an issue. This will stop people. Oh, now we tried this and this stopped person. And oh, now we tried this. And now this is why they're not building an email list anyway. And every time we kept ironing out the kinks, every time we kept debugging the operating system, that is the brain that prevents somebody from building the most lucrative thing they could in this online business, which is an email list. Because I, damn it, refuse to let you settle for anything less than the most valuable thing. I'm going to find a way to get you an email list one way or another, by hook or by crook, right? So here's what's beautiful about this. Anything that you promote of ours that we designed for you as a done for you, it allows you to capture the email yourself. So you can build your own email list along the way. Now, here's the deal. If you promote anybody else as an affiliate, you give them the leads, the email opt-ins. You do not get them. It's not an option. And there's a reason why. Because it's incredibly hard to build a system that allows you to capture the leads at every step of the process, that allows you to build an email list at every step of the process. Here's just a few of the obstacles that we uncovered along the way. A lot of people can't even build their own web funnel. They can't build their own page that says, hey, sign up for this thing. Here's the email and name you got to put in. They can't do that, right? Technically, it's challenging. And at the same time, you got to have a web builder and you got to have an email system, right? They don't have something interesting that somebody will give them in exchange for their email address. They don't have that lead magnet, as some people call it, or that free gift, as other people call it. They're like, yeah, I'm not going to give you my email. You don't have anything cool for me, right? However, that's not even where the problem ends, because we'll build the funnel for you. We'll allow you just to use the funnel to collect the email list. We'll give you the free stuff that you can use as bait to dangle the carrot in front of them to get them to opt in. We'll give you all that, right? But here's what we discovered. Once they got on a list, our members were like, I don't know what to send them. I don't know when to send it to them, Jason. I don't even know how to send it technically, right? And we're like, interesting. Because we were giving them emails for the things like wholesale formula. I'll give you pages and pages of emails and when to send them out. But then they're like, what about between promotions? When should I send offers, Jason? And when should I send content, or nothing at all for that matter? And then how do I even send it out? And how do I make sure this person gets this one but doesn't get that one, right? And this was 9 months in the making of troubleshooting. Will and I were like, now we got it. Now we've removed the friction so they can build an email list. And then we're like, oh, no, we haven't yet. Now we've done it once we solved that. No, we haven't yet. So this is how we solved it. Here's how we done it. This is just more important than the specific. This is the attitude that we apply to empower and help you, right? First of all, we rebate the first full year of your email technology. It's part of a whole marketing platform that we give you. By the way, which one do we give you? The same exact one that we run our 8-figure business on. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you. So you don't have to pay for the first year of your email service provider to send out emails through the email marketing systems, right? Every done-for-you funnel we give you has an option for you to add people to your email list, not just to our email list, but to your email list. We write every email for you, not only for every promotion that we give you that's done for you, so you can just copy and paste and put those in. We also write emails for you that are content-driven emails, so in between promotion. So you will always have all of your emails written for you to send out. You will never have to write an email yourself. And you'll always have content for your email list. And it's super high quality stuff. It's written by our copywriters in our 8-figure business. And we also handhold you through each step of the process, because we have mentors that can walk you through this, that have been trained in this. We have documentation and so on and so forth. So damn it, the only reason you won't build an email list if you hang out with me is because you just don't want to. You've already making enough money and you're okay with that, right? But otherwise, I have the only way I feel that is going to empower you to truly reap the best benefit of being an internet marketer, which is the email list. Now, the bigger picture here is this. This isn't only an attitude that's exclusive to email marketing and list building. We go at every obstacle, every challenge, every excuse with this same attitude. Like traffic, for example, right? Getting traffic, okay? First, we give you many opportunities inside of Affiliate Triad where just off the strength of your warm market or your lukewarm market, the people that you know, plenty of money that can be made there. We also spotlight members in Affiliate Triad who are successful on how they got their traffic promoting the same exact done-for-you offers that you can leverage. And there's so many successes out there. So there are so many ways you can model. Third, we get you coaching. So we source products and we acquire the rights to distribute to them on traffic generation. Like Jonathan Green's product is phenomenal. His very unique approach, it's called Lead Faucets, shows you how to get 20% opt-ins for traffic. You're going to make so much money just following that course. Daniel Hall is another member of Affiliate Triad, and he has a cool way of driving traffic with Pinterest. So you have the ability to access these methods and use them yourself. And fourth, we stay on the leading, bleeding edge. So we're testing and then reporting to you the best traffic opportunities. But even Anna and Mubarak, we have them because they were super successful with an approach. And so they're now coaching people how to do traffic generation with the success strategies that they've developed inside of Affiliate Triad. And we're paying for that for you so you can get it for free. Let me state it boldly. If you can't get traffic from what we offer inside of Affiliate Triad, you ain't getting it from anywhere else. You won't learn it any other place if you can't learn it here. And for many of you, where you couldn't get traffic with anything else you've ever tried before, you can get more than enough to win big with Affiliate Triad. And that is an absolute promise to you. I've officially reached the end of my presentation slides. $15 for 15 days. I will lose money up front on every single one of you who sign up. And I want all of you to sign up. I want to lose as much money as possible today, right? I want to go into the hole as deeply as possible today because I know the math. I know that some of you are going to get in and you're going to be like, damn, I got to stay in. It's like oxygen, water, Affiliate Triad. That's like on your list of must-haves. Everything else will be optional. And that's going to offset that. But I need all of you to get in there. So those of you who realize how valuable this is to you don't have to stay on the outside anymore. And don't have to wonder what if, or don't have to take a big risk to find out. Just dip the toe in the water. Your toe in the water is $15. Try it out for 15 days, and you're going to get full access to everything. You're going to see it all for yourself. And did I say what I said today? Can I prove it? Can I validate that? Did I overstate it? Did I oversell it? You're going to find out. Is this as good as it seems? And if it is, great. And if it isn't, what have you got to lose? $15. First 50 days, if you like it, stay. If not, super easy to cancel. There's no commitments of any kind. There's no obligations. There's no fine print. There's no funny business. Everything is released to you. You can see it on that page, exactly when you get it, how it works, and so on and so forth. Wilson, my friend, anything that we need to cover now?
Hey, Jason, great summary. But even as a great summary that you've given,
you haven't 1%, right?
Touch 10% of what Affiliate Triad provides, which is why it is so important that we have allowed folks here to try it out for $15 for 15 days, because it's the only way you're fully going to understand it. And when you get in there, literally within the first day or two, you're going to say to yourself, oh, now I'm starting to get what they meant when they said they couldn't fully explain it. So if you think that what we provided you here was what we're providing here is great, when you get in there, your mind is literally going to be blown, because it is going to be so much more than what we can even explain. When Jason talked about the community and how great the community is, he can't describe it. Nobody can. It's like, it's, as Jason said, trying to describe a beautiful sunset in Hawaii, or a sunrise on top of Haleakala Mountain or volcano for somebody who's never seen it. You can't describe it. There's not just a visual aspect to it. There's an emotional and a kinesthetic aspect to it. So you just can't describe it. You have to experience. And that's the same thing with our community. The community is, in my opinion, the most valuable part of Affiliate Triad. I protect that community like my own kids. And you just, again, you have to experience it. If that alone, if you did nothing else but experience that community, you'd be ahead on the $15 for 15 days.
Absolutely.
And it would be worth your $15 and a heck of a lot more, because it will show you what is possible and what doesn't exist anywhere else. And so you don't know it's possible, because like Jason said, you may be members of tons of other groups and communities and programs that relate to marketing and building an internet marketing business or an e-commerce business, but nothing compares. And I just can't describe it. So get in there and check it out, and you will see. And you will see it, and you will start to feel it within minutes of you introducing yourself in the community. And it doesn't have to be, don't worry about a mega introduction or anything. You can just say, hey, I just joined. That's all you have to say. Or you can tell us more about you or whatever, but just join in there and say, hey, I just joined. You will be impressed, surprised, happy, exhilarated at the warm welcome you're going to get, not just from us, but from the members as well. So do that. Jason, I've been answering a lot of the tactical questions. How does this work and all that? So I'm going to just run through a couple of those. Cool. Are there any more expenses that you need to incur after you join Affiliate Triad? No, this is the beauty of Affiliate Triad. There are no upsells. There are no other things we need to sell you and tell you to get or spend money on, right? There's Affiliate Triad and there's Kartra. You're going to pay $99 a month for Kartra. But remember, we will rebate you that amount. Every 6 months, we send you a rebate payment when you submit a request for it. So you basically discount that because you pay up front, but you're going to get that money back.
And that's a $30-day trial to start with Kartra.
Yeah, and
with you.
Exactly. There's a $1 trial for Kartra that we give you for 30 days. So literally you're going to spend $15 plus $1. So $16 to try this out. This is everything that you risk is $16 to experience it. After that, there's nothing else that you need to buy. In fact, we give you so much stuff, you probably won't buy anything else related to internet marketing at all if you don't want to. And we suggest members don't, because there really is so much inside Affiliate Triad that you don't need anything else. Yeah. And not only that, but you're going to get access to so much training and so many courses that are not even ours, like the Wholesale Formula is not ours. It is a $2,500 course. If you don't join Affiliate Triad today, you better believe it that you're going to hear and you're going to be invited to our webinars selling the Wholesale Formula. And when you're tempted to buy the Wholesale Formula, because it's an amazing, incredible program, you're going to remember, boy, I could have looked at the entire thing for $15 if you don't join Affiliate Triad today.
Yep.
And it is such a unique opportunity. And the Wholesale Formula is not the only course that you get access to that is a paid, high ticket, high value course. There are many throughout the year, ranging from like $300 to $500 to $1,000 to $2,500 and up from there.
Yeah. And to be clear, these aren't like second rate, third tier courses that anybody can give away for free that we pretend are valuable, right? Every course there that you get access to is deliberately, specifically picked because we think it is absolutely an incredibly valuable training program. And furthermore, we're the only ones that give the access in this way. So it's not one of these, hey, it's $300 to the public, wink, wink, anybody can find the download for free. It's legitimate products that we consider best of class for what they do with real world price tags that you gain access to. Sometimes it's review access for a limited time, like 30 days. Sometimes it's full access in perpetuity or something in between that. So just that alone, you will save money in Affiliate Triad because you will buy less stuff as a result of signing up for Affiliate Triad, which will eclipse the amount of money that you put into Affiliate Triad.
Let's talk really briefly about saving money, because literally you can look at Affiliate Triad as something that you're going to spend money on. But for some of you, and for many of you probably, this could actually be a cost savings. Literally, you could save you money if you just joined Affiliate Triad, because many of you pay for an autoresponder, and you pay for hosting, and you pay for a page builder, and you pay for a funnel builder, and you pay for all kinds of other software, automation, and business tools. You get all that with Kartra. You get a lot of the things with Kartra. You don't need any other software aside from Kartra. You just don't to run your entire business. We run our entire business, all of our marketing in Kartra. You don't need anything else. So if you already pay for those things, you can literally cancel them and save money every month and every year. So in addition to the funnels for the products you get to promote with our webinars and our bonus packages and our email materials and and on and on. You also get lead generation funnels. You get funnels that are built for you to literally capture leads and build that email list and build an audience. You get funnels and you get reseller rights products that literally you get to resell that you're not marketing as an affiliate. We give you rights to resell and keep all of the profits. Yep. All of the profits. Heck, you can even build an affiliate program with Kartra of your own and have other affiliates promote for you.
That's certainly possible. Yeah. And I never even thought about that, but you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that you can build your own affiliate program and have other people promote for you, which means they're promoting your product or the resale rights products that we gave you that you're able to access.
Yep.
And there's just so much more. So I have a really cool question here, Jason. It's kind of long, but it encompasses a lot of many comments that I've seen. So I'm going to read it. I'm going to try and paraphrase it a little bit to try and make it a little less long and complex, but it's going to be long. Mandy says, I really want to do something, capitalize, something I can be successful with. The $15 and the $3.99 is not a problem, but I'm so sick of going all in on something and then being left hanging.
Love it.
Either I'm told up front that I will need thousands for a marketing budget to actually get results, or I'm told that I qualify, anybody qualifies. Then I discovered that I need to be a marketing genius to make it work. I could go on and on and on. Mm-hmm. I guess my real question is, let's see, let me get to the real question. Am I really being set up for success or just another rabbit hole to lose more money and time? I'm really not a negative Nelly, but it's so exhausting to get excited by something, work hard to make it work, only to hit another brick wall with a gotcha on the other side.
Right. So there's something that Mandy said right away that stood out to me. So run it back to the first part again, Will, and I'll stop you when I hear it.
I really want to do something that I can be successful with. The $15 and $3.99 is not a problem, but I'm so sick of going all in on something.
Right, stop right there. She says going all in. See, this is the bone that I have to pick with this industry, and this is why I believe most people aren't successful with these online opportunities, even the legitimate ones that are done by real world-class individuals who help and are sincere in helping, right? I am not a big fan of going all in. I think going all in is dangerous. It's a romantic notion. They celebrate it in the movies, right? Burn the bridges, dive in head first, right? That's not how I run my life. And if you're somebody that I care about, and Mandy, you are, I don't advocate that for you as well. Here's a much better approach to your well-being, both financially and mentally and spiritually. We want something that we can go slightly in on and then have it validate itself. And then the more we go into it, the better it becomes. That is the ideal that we should pursue, that we have something that has no downside really, but only upside. And then once it proves itself, that's when we can put some more time behind it. That's when we can perhaps invest into it. That's perhaps when we can make it more of a priority in our life. Now, the reason why this doesn't happen very often and why so many things are either you dive in head first and hope the pool is deep enough, or maybe you break your neck when you dive in head first. The reason why most of it's set up that way is because it's so hard to find something that has upside but doesn't have downside. But I just will tell you this, and you're going to have to trust me on this for now. Validate it when you get in the members area. I fundamentally run my life on, I don't want to go and take a big risk. I would rather, so this is a baseball metaphor, so forgive me if I'm only using sports metaphors here. We'll have to figure out better ones, right? In baseball, how do you get on base? Well, you can hit a home run and then you can run the bases, right? You can hit a triple, you can hit a single, or you can hit a double, whatever. I'll take a walk. I'll get hit by a pitch. I'll reach base on air, right? I just want to get on base. I'll be the most valuable player then, and I don't have to go for the home run and run the risk of striking out. So I think it makes the most sense for you to find a way with minimum effort, you can see a return, and then a little bit more effort, you see a bigger return. That's the name of the game that we play here, Mandy. And so, for example, the wholesale formula is an opportunity, albeit a limited time, meaning that they open the doors at a certain time and close it at another time. And then it's gone. Poof. It is a serendipitous event. There are certain times in life where things just align and you can take advantage of them. So even if you're not good, you can make money. That's what I like. Now, they don't happen very often. So the wholesale formula happens and then it's gone. So this is my way of getting you in, Mandy, so you can take advantage of something that requires minimum effort and less skill than what's normally possible to make money. And I want you to make that money, okay? Now, along the way, what have Will and I sneakily done? We've got you to set up your own infrastructure because with the tools that we give you and the things that we empower you with, while you are going for the short-term win, have also set you up to win long-term. And you won't even realize it or know it, right? So we make you climb a mountain that is really not that high that you think is the peak. And then when you get there, you have a better view of the next mountain. But if I say climb Mount Everest and you're on the ground, you're like, I can't do that. We're like, no, climb this little hill. And then you see behind the hill, oh, there's an opportunity. A couple more steps up and I got this. A couple more steps up, then I got that. And that's how we do that in Affiliate Triad. And so I don't believe you should go all in on anything. And I believe firmly in the concept of you can't fight the black belt in the dojo if it's your first day in the karate lesson, right? Where do you start? You know, even a full adult will walk in there and he'll have to like spar with a child, right? Because you're just learning the system. But do we have to learn and wallow in obscurity and struggle for 10 years to become an overnight success? I don't think so. So how do we do this to where we can ease into success and not starve to death in the meantime? And that's Affiliate Triad. That's what I present to you here. Because it's honestly, Mandy, it's really easy to sell you. I just get you excited. I think that's what you've relied on in the past when you've made your purchasing decisions. Tell me if I'm correct. You got excited. You were swept up in the moment emotionally. You're like, yeah, let's go. And then when that wears off, because it will, and it does, and reality creeps up and taps you on the back and say, hey, remember me? You're like, oh, okay. Now what do I do, right? But I don't want to rely just on pure excitement and emotion to get you in. I have to get you engaged. But then when you get in and realize, okay, what have I gotten myself into? Oh, I see. Here are the guardrails. Here are the support systems. Here are the ways that this has empowered me. Here's how this is markedly different than past previous experiences, right? And I can name you just off the top of my head. What's our average response time? Even if you're a non-affiliate Triad member, we respond to support requests in 59 minutes on average. That's 24/7, 365. That's not during business hours. That's not during Monday through Friday. Around the clock metrics, we average a response time of a sub 1 hour response time to anybody, right? Affiliate Triad members get even faster response times. So where's that in the world? Do you see that anywhere else? Unfortunately, you don't. Unfortunately, you don't. You don't see that anywhere else. Try inquiring with Google. You ever do anything on YouTube and then they do something stupid and you try to get a response for them? Good luck, right? Or any of these other internet marketing companies, do they respond in a timely manner? Days, not minutes. We reside on minutes. That's the attitude we have. That's how we show in the real world how we are extra committed to helping you. But again, I could make that claim outside and it could be a total lie. Anybody can say that, right? I want you to experience it and prove it out for yourself, or better yet, look at where I'm wrong and try to find that. And then be surprised when I'm not. Like the joke I always say is this: I play cards with my mom and I trust my mom, but I still cut the deck when she shuffles anyway, right? Trust but verify. So I would love for you to trust me, but also verify it. And that's where the real value is going to go into. And for any of you other Mandys, because I know Mandy is not the only one that's thinking that in the back of her head. And by the way, remember what I said earlier in this webinar. You are going to see an increase in marketers who are attempting to sell you right now. Because here's the facts. Right now, we all need more money than at any time in history that I can recall. I started my business in 2007 and watched that big recession, that 2008 bubble pop, right? I thought that was bad. What we're walking into makes that look like a freaking tickle. That was nothing compared to what we're facing right now. Or what about the next recession that hit? The housing crisis. When did that hit? Like 2013-ish? I can't remember, right? Both of those were just merely a gnat biting at the edge of your skin, what we're about to face. And so, but the point of that is is now people are becoming more and more in need of making money, and really ultimately they're barred from making money the normal way. They have to go online. So now you're going to see a massive increase in people that are going to take advantage of your desire to need to make money to sell you anything and everything that they can. Is it good? No. But are you looking to buy something? Yes. And that's why they do it. So now more than ever, it's important for you to get in line with something and get caught up in something that you can focus on, to put the blinders on, to block yourself from all the other distractions out there. Because guess what? If you thought distractions were high before, you ain't seen nothing yet, kid. They're going to get worse. And so I want to conveniently distract you from all this noise and chaos that's going to increase by getting you involved in something that's super productive. And that's affiliate triad. But we don't have to risk the farm to try to lay the golden egg, right? We can go in there and just scoop up the golden egg and make sure it's gold first and test it out. And then we can start buying the chickens, and then we'll get to the farm later.
You're going to test out the egg. That's awesome. So I'm getting asked about a comparison with other programs and promotions that are going on right now, and high ticket offers that are hitting people's inboxes. And listen, before you spend any money on another high ticket offer or a medium ticket offer or whatever offer, spend $15 and check this out.
Just buy them both. I don't care, right? I mean, think about it. If you're looking at, there's an offer right now that's really popular that's going for it's $3,500, right? I'm sure that's the one most people are asking, right? So you can spend $3,500 or you can spend $3,515. We're just a tiny little extra on that. And then you can see which one you like. You might like them both. Awesome. I'll take it, right? You might like the other one and not this one. Fine. I don't care. I'm just glad that you're trying to better your situation. Or you might find you like this and you don't need the other one. I'm okay anyway. What I'm not okay with is you trying to judge two things in one of them blindly. That's not fair, right? You can't say, how does this compare to something else? You got to try them both. The only difference is I'm not asking you to donate a kidney to try mine, right? We will ask you to donate the kidney when we sell the wholesale formula here a couple of weeks from now, right? But because this is our mothership that we can control 100% of, Will and I can experiment with things. And let's be clear, the trial is an experiment. We tried it out once in January. It worked phenomenally well for all involved. But hey, listen, one time can be random. 2 times, well, let's see if it validates again. I'm pretty confident it will, but we extended it again. And purely just because Will and I were in a business meeting one day and we're trying to solve this fundamental question. Here's what I said to Will. I said, you know what? The less valuable something actually is, the easier it is to sell. And this is true, right? If I can sell you hey, this is all you have to do. Step 1, step 2, step 3, you're done. And there's not all these moving parts and there's not all these intricacies and there's not all these things that are under the hood that are hard to explain. That's easier for you to swallow, right? Think about it this way. It's easy to have a kid eat sugary treats than it is to have them eat healthy, right? But what would you want for your kids if you have kids? Do you want them to eat sugary treats or do you want them to eat healthy, right? So selling the valuable thing that is affiliate triad, I said to him, it's 10 times harder because it's extra valuable, because it has so much stuff. What do we focus on? What don't we focus on? Most people, it's easy to sell because they only have 3 benefits. So what do you put in the webinar? All 3 benefits, right? What if you have 147 benefits? What do you put in the webinar? That's hard. And so I said to him, you know what? In these situations, when you truly have something that is a game changer, you make it so that the product sells itself. The problem with that is it is incredibly expensive for Will and I, the amount of resources in the company to support affiliate triad. It is our whole thing. This is all we focus on, is the affiliate triad and serving its members. And so we had to find out a way that we could extend a offer like this. And that is the point. Now, what's ironic about this is we're almost 2 hours into a webinar to try to sell you on a $15 trial. Isn't that interesting, right? I have to go that hard just to convince you to try something out. Here's why that is. Because you've been burned in the past. Because things have been too good to be true. Because of the smoke and mirrors that most internet marketers rely on to make a buck, right? I totally get it. What's really at stake here is not the money. It's you don't want to be let down again. You don't want to be put into a position where you have to wrap your head around something new, and that scares you, that overwhelms you, and you have a bad case history of in the past when you tried things out and they didn't work your way. And so I have to go out here, spend a massive amount of time to figure out how to articulate affiliate triad to you, just creating this presentation. And then we got to spend a massive amount of time giving the presentation. All of this just to get you to try it out for $15. And that's the way it is. And I'm okay with that. I will go that extra mile for you because I absolutely know that if you want a comparison, there is no comparison. Here's what you need to compare it to. You ready for this? This is what you should compare it to. Not another course, not another product, not another coaching opportunity, right? Compare it to what you can do now versus what you could do once you're an affiliate triad. Can you get course access to products now that are $2,500? You can't, can you, right? Can you get mentoring 3 times a week, or I think it's 4 times a week now. I can't remember. It's a lot of mentoring.
6 times
right?
a week.
How many?
6 times a week.
6 times a week, right? Office hours with access to real world affiliate triad members that have been promoted up. Can you get that right now? You can't, right? Do you get the ability to promote something and keep all of your money right now without giving me any of its profits, right? Are you involved in a program? Here's the game changer, Will. This is the coup de grace. This is the kill shot. If I really want to outmarket my competition, let me just lay it on the line with this once and for all. Here's where I'm going to assert the dominance of affiliate triad. Do any of these opportunities, is the shovel seller of these opportunities, are they incentivized to make you money? What I mean is, if you make more money, do they make more money? Or do they make their money only selling you the course? Do they have an opportunity where if you make $1 million with their shovel, that the course creator gets paid? I bet you they don't. Most of this business, and it's not a right or wrong thing, it's just a thing, right? They make their money whether you are successful or not. They make their money on the ticket sales, not on the concert, right? And so Will and I, our big bet of where we make our money and our focus on where all the cash is going to come from for our future and those of our future generations is by making you make money. Flat out, the more money you make, the more money we make. So if you truly want to drag race our opportunity versus somebody else, what's their incentive? What's their motivation? Is their motivation only to sell you a high ticket course? Or do they got money that they make when you make money? And are they transparent about it, by the way? Because there's some people that will make money when you make money, but they don't disclose that. I shout it from the rooftops. You make $1 million, we make $100,000. You make $10 million, we make $1 million. Flat out, point blank, right? I would rather have 100 of you make $1 million than for Will and I to make $100 million. Because that's going to scale up more. That's going to have more impact. There's 7 billion plus people on this planet. There's almost 8 billion people. How the hell are 2 dudes like Will and I supposed to reach them all? We can't even come close, nor do I want to do that. You know what our specialty is? It's creating one-of-a-kind conversion campaigns like we do for Wholesale Formula. We are the very best in the world in that. That's our unique ability. So we've democratized that unique ability. We've designed it to where we can develop it for you and you can leverage it. The reason I put the Wholesale Formula promo at 30 grand, because that's the starting price that we used to charge to design a funnel for a client. We used to build funnels for clients. And that was the starting point. It usually was more than that. And we always took a cut on sales as well, right? And Will and I one day thought, how could we do this for free or as close to free as possible? How could we just build funnels? And we went and we reviewed that. Done for you things. And this is what we came up with. And this is beautiful. $15 for 15 days to try this out.
Awesome. So I will address one more question, Jason, and I think we are good to go. It's a general concern, I believe. It was asked by Robert. Robert says, I'm 66 years old. I guess age doesn't matter for this concern. What I'm concerned about is the overload, too much information on traffic, sending emails, when to send emails, what to send in the emails, etc. I don't want to get in the situation where I'm reading so much of how to do something that I try to do something and I'm confronted with not being able to follow the instructions. I love this because here's another situation where affiliate triad is extremely unique, right? For you to set up the funnels, high converting, expertly designed funnels by Jason and myself and the Rapid Crush team, for you to get the webinars, all of that stuff set up, right? It will take you 15 minutes or less with written instructions and video instructions. You decide which ones you want. And the video instructions, we're not talking about hours of video. They're usually about a total of about 20 minutes showing you detailed, like all of it, step by step. Click here, click there. And here's the beautiful thing. I love telling affiliate triad members this who feel they have a disadvantage when it comes to technology and systems, which is not a disadvantage, by the way. But when they feel they have a disadvantage, here's what I love to tell them. When we tell you to click, click. If you don't know why you're clicking, don't worry about it. The money you will make, whether you know why or don't, is the same.
Yeah, cash is
right?
just the same. Yeah.
Do you want to learn? We teach you. If you want to learn, we teach you. We tell you why. But you don't have to know why. So you can truly and literally blindly follow the instructions that we give you. Click here, click there, type this thing in there. And there's very few of those things you have to do anyway.
Yep.
But literally in 15 minutes, you can be completely set up with the funnel to promote the wholesale formula, a $2,500 product, which is going to earn you a 50% commission with a bonus package that is worth more than the product itself. And you don't have to touch any tech.
Right. Right.
You literally have to click a few things, type a few things, copy and paste a few things, and that's it. And it literally will take you 15 minutes or less.
Now, how long did it take originally when we launched Affiliate Triad?
Oh, when we launched Affiliate Triad, it would take hours. Not only would it take hours, I mean, it was convoluted and complex, but we've created technology, we've created systems, we've perfected the whole setup. So it's down to 15 minutes or less. We had to have two ways of doing something. We had to have the easy way and the expert mode, right? And there were advantages of going to the expert mode. But it took hours of effort and frustration and attempt and all that stuff, right? And members went through it because there were advantages. Now the expert mode takes 15 minutes or less. So we did away with the quote unquote easy mode because it is not needed anymore. It's easier and better to go with the quote unquote expert mode. Literally requires no expertise. So we got to come up with a better name for it, right?
Yeah, it's just we have this ability to small continual improvements. It's called Kaizen. It's a Japanese management philosophy. And so we get into Affiliate Triad, and unlike a lot of other programs, they oversell it and then they try to tool up to meet the overblown expectations that they created, and they never catch up, right? We undersell it and then we improve it because we have capacity and space to just continually optimize it after the sale has been made. And that's what we did. That's one of the ways. The email solution that I talked about earlier is another way. When we originally sold Affiliate Triad, our whole pitch was you take care of traffic, we take care of the rest. And then over time, we had people like Anna Mubarak and all these other spotlights that naturally, organically came up and that we leveraged, and we put some structure around it. And then we sourced programs and acquired the rights to it and got training for you and coaching. I will tell you this is the best traffic training program I've ever seen in my life. And there's nothing about Affiliate Triad that's supposed to be about driving traffic. That's not even close to its primary purpose, right? That is way down the line of values, but that is the attitude that we have taken. So here's the deal. For Robert or anybody else, okay, at some point in time, no matter what you do when you're new, you absolutely will be overwhelmed. There are no two ways about it. I just got a new puppy. We were talking about this before the webinar today, right? Overwhelmed. That puppy has overwhelmed the whole family. We got to take it out. It's not potty trained yet. I had to get the other dogs in the pack to accept it as a member. There's a lot of overwhelm. And it's just it's a puppy. No matter what you do when you're new, you're going to be out of your element. Most people try to avoid that. And unfortunately, they avoid growth as a result of that, right? The real benefit, though, here is you will receive overwhelm, but it will be so minute and it will be so easy to navigate because we've anticipated that ahead of time, because we've seen it, we've created it, and now we've figured out how to not create it anymore. So on one hand, you will have more than you will ever need, by far. By far. You have far more than you could ever need or want. But you will be very easily gravitating towards the very few things that are going to make the difference for you. And let me state this very clearly. If at any time you need to be pointed in a direction and need help, that is what the community is for. The community is designed to help subtract complexity from your life, not to add to it. Now, again, try that in a Facebook group. There's a reason why that community comes short. The premise is sound. If you need help, just ask for it. The community will support you. Yeah? Okay, how does that work in the Facebook group? I will tell you how that works. It works like giving an 8-year-old the keys to a car and telling them to drive, right? That's how that works, right? That's not Slack. Slack is designed for giant corporations with multi-virtual teams to interact seamlessly with each other so these public companies can run efficiently in virtual environments. We thought, what the hell, if it's good enough for that, we treat our customers like they're virtual teams. And that's why we have this group. So if anybody's scared of overwhelm, we have the cure for overwhelm. And it's not a technique. It's not a process. It's not something you learn in a book, right? The cure for overwhelm is the proper ecosystem of support and structure within the community. And so if you ever feel overwhelmed, you just say, listen, I need a little bit of help. And boom, you will get that. And it's really cool. And we've documented it too. The other thing is we've had so much time since Affiliate Triad is starting to provide the documentation and the structure and to figure it out and to really dial it in that it's really cool. You know, this is not like a course that is launched once a year or twice a year. So a lot of internet marketing courses, they launch once a year. Why? This is fascinating. Okay, indulge me for half a second here. Why do most programs that are out there that are big programs that you buy or maybe want to promote, why do they only launch once or twice a year? Because it takes 9 months just to market them to get them to the point where they launch. And then when they're done launching, they're so exhausted, they got to take 3 months off to recover. That's why the industry is set up that way, right? We don't do that in Affiliate Triad. We open it up for a couple days each month, maybe. We close it, and we spend all of our time in between improving the program on a day-to-day basis. It's not a program, right? But improving the thing that is Affiliate Triad consistently. Because we're not on a once-a-year time cycle. We don't launch it once and then say, well, next year we might improve it when we launch it again, right?
Yeah, Jason, I love what you just said right there. The program, well, not the program, the thing that is Affiliate Triad. And it is a thing because we can't even describe it properly. You have to be inside to see it and understand it. So yeah. you just made a case in point right there, right? The thing that is Affiliate Triad. I love that because it truly is difficult to describe.
We make improvements every month because every month for a very limited time, and not every month necessarily, but we offer it very shortly open to new people. So each time we're reopening it very shortly so we can spend a majority of our time serving customers, and we make improvements every single month. There's no other course that does that. They're not incentivized to do that. It doesn't make sense to do that. They launch it with a sprint, and then they deliver it with a sprint, and then they drop from exhaustion. And what we do is we get in there, and every single day we say, if we get 1% better in 100 days, we will be 100% better. And so some of this is skill. There's certainly no doubt that we're really good at what we do. But a lot of this is the sheer unbending wheel to improve on an absolute daily basis. And not just from us, but now to facilitate a community that can improve itself from within. There's this concept in management called a holacracy, where the bigger a city gets, the more efficient it gets, even though that there's no central governing principle that organizes it. Nature's the same way. They tend to somehow automatically gravitate towards this value in a community. And so we have been able to do that. And then when it comes out, we recognize it and we rally behind it with our resources and really optimize it. Some of you listening right now, you're going to be the superstar of tomorrow because you started an Affiliate Triad. You got an idea one day. We said, that's cool. You came to us. We took a look at it. We said, let's try it out and see what happens with our members. It crushes it. And then all of a sudden, you're the biggest name in the industry for a period of time. That's inevitable. It's inevitably going to happen. It's not the only way to the top of the mountain. And I'll say one last thing on this. So just indulge me for half a second longer. Most courses and most opportunities are designed like this is the one path to the top of the mountain, and that's it. And it creates this false illusion that there's only one way to succeed and there's an infinite number of ways to fail. What we've done at Affiliate Triad, we're like, we got so many paths to the top of the mountain. You take this approach. You could take that approach. You show up here. You show up there, right? And so I am confident that no matter who you are or where you find yourself, there is just one bite off the apple that's Affiliate Triad that you can take, and that's going to be enough for you. And then if you want to take another one, you could take another one. So if you're shy, I'll take you. If you're outgoing, I'll take you. If you have connections in this business, fantastic. If you have no connections in this business, fantastic. I don't care what your age is. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what successes you have or haven't in the past, right? I don't care if you're more analytical or you're more creative. It doesn't matter to me, because we have a group of people from a wide variety of backgrounds who have one big commonality. They want to make money by creating value. That's why we call this quad win. I win when you win. The vendor wins who creates these products because you and I win. But you know who wins the most? The customer that we connect these products to. Because somebody can buy the wholesale formula for $2,497 and get no bonuses from third parties. Or they can buy through you, pay the same exact $24.97, and they get $800 of this software for free, which is managed by Stats. They get $800 of this other software for free, which is pay-per-click Entourage. They get a done-for-you website when the wholesale formula recommends a source that costs $1,200 for a website, right? And then you start stacking these real-world values on, and what you discovered is the bonuses they get from you for free cost more in total than the wholesale formula does. Now, here's what's funny. To the end user, so you get your friend Bernard involved in this, and Bernard says, yeah, I'll buy through you the wholesale formula, right? He pays exactly the same thing as any other wholesale formula customer would pay, which is $2,197. But since he knew you, or since you turned him on to it, he gets $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, whatever the total is, I don't even remember, of extra value. Zero cost to him. And that's the quad win, my friend, because the customer wins most of all. And that's how we win, by allowing the customer to win most of all. And that's what Affiliate Triad does. So as long as you're into that way of being, I'm not talking about a hedge fund versus a retail investor where somebody wins because somebody else loses, or vice versa, right? This is win-win style. So as long as you're okay with making your money by making the customer better off, you should sign up.
So Jason, I love this and hate this. Check this out. It's a great example of the state of our industry and how people feel, I believe, tricked or lied to or cheated in some way, shape, or form, which is why I believe it makes it such a difficult decision to even invest $15 to check something out, right? So Ake or Aki or Ak, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, is thinking that this is a recording because he's asked 3 questions and we haven't gotten to the answers yet. So because we have not addressed the question, it has to be a recording, and we're lying that we're here live. It is Thursday, February 4th at 1:09 p.m. currently. I was just looking at my clock. We're live. We're not lying to you, but because the questions weren't answered, even though we have a lot of people here asking questions and we're trying to address them as quickly as possible, therefore we must be lying and this must be a recording, right?
Well, yeah, and don't forget my tendency to ramble. I can answer one question for 10 minutes. So
yeah. But it's interesting. So how we could stay here for hours and hours and hours and hours and keep telling you about Affiliate Triad, and some of you still won't try it because there's a roadblock that has been set by the industry itself and by you having been burnt and lied to and cheated in some cases that will prevent you from doing it. Just consider the fact that it's $15.
Yeah.
And for some people, some places in the world, I know that $15 can be a significant amount of money, right? And if that is your case, I understand that it's going to take a little more trust to try this out. But if $15, at least in the US and most places in the US, doesn't buy a medium pizza often enough, right? we're talking about something that can truly be a life-changing decision here for $15.
Yeah, and you're gonna, again, is there an upsell here? Nope. Is there a downsell here? Nope. Is there a cross sell here? Nope. Um, it just is what it is. And again, trust me on this. I don't know any other way to do it. I could check out for you in front of your eyes if you could see it for yourself. We don't need that. We don't need to do those things. My upsell, well, let me take that back, Will. There is one upsell here. My upsell is to upsell you with value. So when it comes for you to decide if you want to stay or not, you do decide that you want to stay. But hopefully this is very clear that there is a trial offer, and then you have the choice whether you stay or not. So how foolish would it be of me to ruin the ability to convert you from a trial member to a paying member by doing silly things like throwing upsells in front of you and pulling you in multiple directions? That would be counterproductive to my cause. Now, do my fellow peers in this industry do stupid stuff like that all the time? You betcha, right? The good thing about this is it shows you don't have to be a genius to be a millionaire. There's a lot of really stupid millionaires in this industry that are not that smart, who do dumb things like that ruin their own self-interests just because they're marketers and they think they have to act a certain way, right? But the reality is, to the gentleman here who asked if this was live, if I said, hey, would you sign up if I prove this is live? I would bet you, Will, he wouldn't sign up anyway. The real idea here is not that it's live or it's not live. The real idea here is in his mind, there is no way this thing can be as good as advertised. And I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know if I can deal with that. I can only attempt to perhaps poke some holes in that idea that maybe this is too good to be true, right? It's like, at some point in time, you're going to have to take a risk in your life. And I'm not talking like the risks like what Mandy was talking about earlier. What I mean is a risk like this. You may go out one day and it rains and you don't have an umbrella. So does that mean you never step foot in public again because you fear the rain, right? There's going to have to be times in your life where you're going to have to say, listen, I'm just going to have to try it and see for myself. And is this one of those times? I don't know if it is or not for you. I would hope that it would be, and I would like it to be. But I totally understand, and I can empathize exactly with where you're coming from, right? If I had to play the odds when I buy something online, most of the time it's not nearly as good as it should have been. It's overhyped and underwhelmed, right? So generally speaking, that attitude is valuable to have, to be skeptical, to even be cynical these days, right? But we don't want that to dictate our opportunity to grow either. So at some point in time, if you're going to change your outlook, you got to do something different than what you're doing now. So you're going to have to trust somebody. I'm in front of you right now. I'm laying it out pretty clearly. My guess is I'm probably more of a straight talker than what you're used to. Tell me if that resonates with you. I'm pretty much, I don't have much of a filter, and I don't make much of a discernment between whether you're a customer, a joint venture partner, whether you're a prospect or whatever. I reveal the curtain. I show you what's behind the counter, right? So I'm in front of you. I'm a pretty straightforward guy. We have a pretty good reputation. Can't please everybody, but we come pretty damn close to that, right? And we're offering you a trial. So if that doesn't entice you, tell me what would, because I don't know what else I could do. That would be fair to me and fair to you. You could say, well, you give me your social security number, Jason. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, right? But if you said, listen, I need to know this, if it was something I could do for you, I absolutely would consider it. If you said, listen, I wanted to see the inside of the members area, it's like, okay, I'll take a picture and show it to you. Only if you then agree that if you saw it, you would sign up, right? But it's like, come on. It's not so much, we have to confront the reality is sometimes it's the opportunity that limits us, but most oftentimes it's what's between our ears that limits us the most. And I know that more than anybody because I had to struggle for the first 25 years of my life to overcome some pretty gigantic emotional hurdles that I had to deal with and mental hurdles that I had to overcome, which is, by the way, why we have a massive amount of training in there for headspace related stuff inside Affiliate Triad as well. So that way you can not only look at things from the perspective you're comfortable with now, but a fuller perspective, allowing you to make better decisions that are going to serve you better. And I don't know what those are. Those are inside of you. I can't give those to you, but I can help you uncover them so you can make a decision. I do want to say something else now, Will, that I'm thinking about it. To be a pro-level marketer, like to be a good and ethical and yet super effective marketer, you need to know many skill sets, right? So you need to be good on webinars, but the webinar isn't always the job. Sometimes you need to be good at video sales letters. Sometimes you need to sell lower ticket products to gain trust that way. Other times you can go a higher ticket. Some products work better for these markets than those markets, that kind of stuff. And we cover all of those grounds. There is a funnel that's done for you that you can tap into inside of Affiliate Triad that's called a rebate funnel. And so a rebate funnel is something that only the top smartest marketers are aware of to even be able to understand that. And it takes incredible resources to pull off this rebate funnel. So what is a rebate funnel? Let me give you a little insight on what that is. It's a type of offer that goes like this. In this case, the offer is $17. So it says, listen, you put down $17 today, and as long as you complete the course in this time frame, I'll give you your $17 back. So I'm incentivizing you to do the course. And then if you do that, I will give you your money back. Okay? That's a rebate funnel. How powerful from a marketing position is that? If you know how to do that, it's really tricky. There's a lot of nuance to do a rebate offer correctly, but if you can, what a powerful position you can take. Because you can say, listen, my intention is to get you to go through this course. Well, we discovered that people tend to not pay attention to what they don't pay for. So I know if I can get you through this course, you can be a lifetime customer of mine. So put $17 a day. When you complete it, I'll give you your $17 back. So it takes an incredible amount of marketing skill to pull that off. But it also creates, you also need an infrastructure. Are you going to process each refund? Are you going to give the money back to that person? Are you going to track it? Are you going to set up? No, you're not. Not when you're starting out, or not if you're successful. You got to have a team behind you like we do at rapidcrush.com. So one of the many opportunities you have to tap into and leverage an affiliate triad is a rebate funnel. And we will take care of all the payments for you. We will process all the money and handle all the rebates for you. We lose money on that. But we know if you can use that, you will gain a following, and that will make you a more effective member of Affiliate Triad. And indirectly, because you now have more effectiveness to do the promotions inside of Affiliate Triad, we all make more money, right? Now, the rebate offer is one of those cool little marketing tricks. I know 101 of those marketing tricks. And we're constantly finding the situations to employ the most variety of different types of funnels with the different types of hooks and the different types of tricks. And I tell you the lessons behind them too. But what's cool is Affiliate Triad. This is why we're not even scratching the surface of the surface today. It has all of those things for you as well, right? So again, let's just net it out. Does it sound good? Okay. Does it seem like there's a lot here? Excellent. Is there very little risk involved in something like this? I think so. So at some point in time, you got to call it. You got to either say, I'm in, or I'm not ready yet. And if you're not ready yet, I respect that, because I've been not ready yet in a lot of instances. But I will tell you something. Sometimes the best breakthroughs I had is when I was getting ready to get ready. And sometimes the thing that stopped me the most is being ready. So puzzle on that one in up right now.
Let's get ready to get ready.
So many people are too busy getting ready to make money.
Here's another one of those internet marketing only type questions, because I don't hear this in other markets or see this in other markets. I guess it exists in different shapes. But can you make your $399 ahead of your payment, like within 15 days? Now, right. It is definitely possible with some of the things that you will learn and some of the things that we will give you. However, it is unlikely. It's possible, but it is unlikely. And we want to be very direct with you. And even if you do not make your $399 in 15 days, again, which is unlikely will happen, even if you have to cancel, there is one thing that I can guarantee you, that the experience you're going to get for $15 will have long-lasting positive effects on you and in your business, period, end of story. So if you have to sign up today, knowing that you won't be able to continue the $399, I'd still invite you to sign up, because you have so much to gain within 15 days that it's going to be worth it for you and worth it for me and for Jason to allow you to see it and experience it, because at some point, even if you don't stay this time, you're going to come back.
Yep.
Because what you're going to experience here, you will not experience anywhere else. So keep in mind, when you sign up for $15, knowing that you're going to have to cancel or thinking that you're going to have to cancel, Jason and I will lose money. We will lose about $1.50 for every person that does that. But it's okay. I don't mind paying that money, because it's going to be worth it to us in the long run, because we're going to demonstrate so much value to you. And who knows, if you sign up knowing that you can't, that you won't be able to afford a payment if you don't make it within 15 days, knowing that, perhaps a small percentage of you will do that and make it. And wow, that could just be you. That's how awesome would that be?
Yep.
You know, it's more likely than winning the lottery, I'll tell you that much.
You would be surprised that what you think is impossible today becomes possible tomorrow, especially when you're inside Affiliate Triad. Have you ever had that where you didn't know how to make progress and then all of a sudden you got your eureka moment? Usually it's in the shower for some strange reason. It's when you're not trying, right? So you go into Affiliate Triad and it will somehow or another shake loose a screw in your head, and not in the bad way, in the way that it will create insight and opportunity that you didn't see before. So yes, you might walk in today blind thinking there's no possible way I can make it 15 days from now. And then lo and behold, you get your eureka moment on day 3, or maybe it was day 5, or maybe it was day 7. And then you say, whoa, okay, I'm playing a different game now. And all of a sudden everything's different for you. And I've empowered you. Will's empowered you. The community's empowered you, right? It's possible.
I just ask one thing: if you're signing up under that thought that you will definitely cancel within 15 days, I'm fine with that. But I'm going to ask you for you to do one thing for me. 2 things. Number 1, keep an open mind. Just keep an open mind that perhaps it'll work out. That's all I ask from an open mind perspective, that perhaps it's going to work out. Don't put your definites in there yet. And number 2, that you try as much as you can, and I'm not talking about 8 hours a day or anything like that, but as much as you can, experience the community and the resources available to you. You will not be able to consume everything in 15 days. There's way too much. There's way too much to consume in 6 months, right? But just participate in the community, ask questions, read some of the posts that other members are making, and then go through some of the stuff in the members area. That's it.
Just give it an honest attempt. Just give it an honest attempt.
If nothing else, if for no other reason, so that you can look forward to something that you've already tasted in the future, so that you can see that sunrise and know that someday you want to see another sunrise, right? So that in the future, when you consider joining a program or a course or buying a product, that you have something to compare it to that will raise the bar for you and allow you to help you to make better decisions.
Yep.
About what you spend money on and the business decisions you make, right?
A lot of people, they get ruined once they get an Affiliate Triad. They get ruined. You say, what do you mean by that, Jason? And I say, well, they see how the game's played at a different level, and then they can't go back to the way the game was played before. They're like, these other programs, these other things I'm involved with, it just don't cut it anymore. And so I look forward to ruining a lot of you, because we will give you a level of support. We even tell this to Affiliate Triad members. The products that you promote, don't expect to get the same responsiveness and support from those products that you get with us. There's a reason why we're the game leaders in what we do. You just can't get it anywhere else. And so I want to ruin you of what you have come to expect as acceptable. And I want you to find out that that's no longer acceptable once you're inside of Affiliate Triad. That's a big motivation for why we do this trial, because you can't go back. It's like, oh, wow, this is how it can be done. I can no longer tolerate how it used to be done in my world. And for some of you, that's going to be so valuable to you. It'll be a game changer. It'll make you, we've had members say this a lot, right, Will, where it's like, you've inspired me to want to be more of who I am to the people that I reach out to.
Totally, totally. And you know, and I respect Aki just said, or Aki, I apologize, I don't know how to say your name. I know I just hate to cancel. It's not fair to you. I don't need you to be fair to me.
Be unfair to me.
Fair to yourself.
Yeah,
You don't,
yeah, dude.
it doesn't need to be fair. I'm telling you that it's okay and I'm accepting the responsibility. You don't have to feel bad for me. It's on me. If we didn't want to allow this, we wouldn't put together this offer. It is
Take
totally okay.
advantage of us, okay?
Take advantage. It's okay.
Take
Do it.
advantage of us.
Do it because I want you to experience it because, like Jason said, it's going to spoil you. And there's something that Jason didn't talk a whole lot about the webinar. He hinted a couple of times, but our bigger goal is to change the market so that people aren't jaded like you may be right now, so that people don't have to experience the things, the negative things that you've experienced with buying products and buying courses and attempting to start ventures online. And this is our attempt to do that. Affiliate Triad is on a path to do that, to
10-year goal
perception in the market. And it's
that's our 10-year goal.
It's a 10-year goal. I think it's a decade. But it starts with you looking at a $15 for 15 days trial offer, even if you know you won't be able to stay or you don't think you'll be able to stay. And even if you cancel 14 days from now, I will have planted the seed that will make you no longer accept all the things that you may have taken for granted and accepted from other programs, other vendors, other systems, other opportunities, because you will have been indoctrinated a little bit into how it can and how it should be.
Yep. And sometimes we get people wrapped up in one of the promotions that we put in front of Affiliate Triad and they go down that hole. And they're like, okay, that's a good rabbit hole of going down. Sometimes rabbit holes lead to wonderful places. And so I don't care. As long as you're making money, I'm happy. Okay. That is a very, very simple way of measuring it. If you're making money because one of the reseller products or one of the opportunities you get there is my system called Double Your Productivity, because Affiliate Triad members will tell you I'm one of the most productive people you've ever seen. I'm prolific at what I do, and I have systems and processes that allow that to occur. And it's fully documented. And you get full access to that training of Double Your Productivity because you can sell that and make money with it as a perk of being an Affiliate Triad member. I'm not sure when it's released, if it's released before the trial is over or not. I don't know. There's too much for me to keep track of. It's so valuable. But things like that, let's just say you get involved in some opportunity because you got excited because you learned something in Double Your Productivity or one of our honor funnels that we give you, which is Copy E-Class, and you learn something about advertising and that makes you money. I'm okay with that. I just want to make you make money. This is what I'm good at. I'm good at helping people make money, and I'm happy when I can do that, and I'm not happy when I can't do that. And does it have to be through you promoting this thing or that thing? It doesn't matter to me. I just want to make you make money. But how do we do that? One of the ways of the many ways that we do that is I like being in this market. And let me tell you why I like being in this market. Because if you're just basically honest and just basically ethical, you have a tremendous advantage. Oh, what? Isn't that silly? It's downright preposterous that just doing things that are normally things you should do anyway present a massive advantage. And so that's why I like being in this market, to be the change that I would like to see. And so one of the ways that we do well is Will and I don't follow the rule books that other people write. Other people say, you can't do it this way. You have to do it that way. You know, you have to follow these techniques called useful but incomplete when you sell. You have to be useful, but you have to skip step 3 and 7 when you teach them your 8-step process. Why? Because then they're forced to buy the 2 steps that are missing. And yeah, you can sell courses that way, but I don't know about you. That just don't feel right. I want to be useful and complete, and then use that as a momentum changer to help you once you're complete do what you're meant to do. That was my philosophy. And when Will and I took these attitudes to the marketplace in 2011, when we started Rapid Crush, people laughed at us. They ridiculed us. They hated us because we were disrupting what they were doing. They tried to hold us down. And we systematically proved all of their norms and what they thought was true as false. They say, you can't teach and sell. You either teach or you sell. And we out-taught everybody in our sales pitch. We were teaching more in our sales pitch than they were teaching in the product that they were selling. Stuff like that, right? They said there's no money in support. And Will and I put 19,000 down into Zendesk just to have our team be on Zendesk. Just 19,000 a year just to run the support system. And nobody else does that. And we said, damn it, there is money in support. We're going to prove it to you. And we constantly did that over and over again. People say, you can't do webinars that are 2.5 hours long. And we're like, why not? I guess if you don't have anything interesting to say, you can't do 2.5 hour webinars, right? But let's find out. And that's just the attitude that we have. And so this is what makes us valuable. And this is why I like to help other people with this as well. Because for whatever reason, I was born just to not be okay with how things are and be interested in how things could be. Let's find out, though. And let's do it without a lot of skin in the game. You need to have some skin in the game, right? Imagine a game with no skin in it, right? You'd be a walking skeleton. How easy would it be for you to get infection, to get sick, right? Let's put a little skin in the game. And then let's see what happens.
Awesome. Jason, I think we've answered the majority of the questions. I apologize if we skipped or missed a few. It was not intentional. It's 2 hours and 31 minutes into this webinar, 2 hours and 32 minutes now into this webinar. And we would like to get the recording out to folks. So we're gonna close down the webinar here shortly. If you have an unanswered question, write to support@rapidcrush.com. Support@rapidcrush.com, and start experiencing our support right away. You can always find us. Every one of our pages is a link to support at the very bottom of the page. Click on it, and our support will get back to you very quickly. And again, ask yourself, is my question really that pressing for $15, right? Or do I just want to just jump in and see it for myself, right? If I have my question answered, will that make me feel better about spending $15? Or do I just go in and take a leap of faith and see it and experience it? Not just see it, but experience it, right? Knowing that you can cancel before the 15 days are up and you won't be charged another penny if you do so. And if you decide to stay after 15 days, you get billed $399 a month. And the value that you will get for $399 a month will far exceed what you're paying us. And you will know that even before you get billed because you're going to see it within the first 15 days. Sign up, join us. A lot of people already have. I've already been welcoming people as Jason has been answering questions. And the community is already thriving and welcome you with open arms. Again, you will not experience anything like this anywhere else. I am damn proud of it. It's the thing that I'm most proud of that we've done at Rapid Crush in the last 12 years, Jason, or
Yep,
10, 11 years.
Me too.
It's just our Mona Lisa, right?
And we're just getting started. That's what's so exciting about this. So the sooner you get in, the more you're going to benefit from it, right? Whew. It's been an honor. Let's wrap it up like this. When I do this, I always feel very grateful that somebody somewhere has entrusted with me some of their precious time and that they allowed me into their world. So if that's you, I just want to honor and acknowledge that. It is always with service that I like to do these things. And I try to do the best that I can since you have entrusted me with your most precious resource, which is your time. So I want to acknowledge that. I want to honor that. Hopefully I said something today, whether you signed up or not, hopefully I said something today that pushed you in a direction that's going to help you or gave you something to chew on that can help you improve your ability to feel right on the inside and do right on the outside. And if I've done that, I've considered this to be a massive success. Of course, I would love to continue to be able to do that. And the best way we can do that is to be inside of my baby, which is Affiliate Triad, where I put most of my efforts into the communications and the thoughtfulness of service. So regardless, though, I honor you. I acknowledge you. I am grateful that we've had time to spend today together and to connect. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Signing off for now, Jason.
Don't sign off yet.
Not signing off now.
Don't sign off. Don't sign off.
Sign back on.
You made a mistake, but it gave me an idea.
Yes.
You said that they get a copy e-class funnel. They don't get a copy e-class funnel. They get a product e-class funnel. But while you said that, since it was incorrect, I'm like, wait a second, we have copy e-class. So I just messaged the team and said, why don't we add copy e-class as another bonus in the members area? So in the next, by next week sometime, copy e-class, another $500 course is going to be placed in the members area as just an additional bonus if you want to learn to write copy. There you go. That's how we roll in affiliate Triad. That's a perfect example because ideas just come up and we just do it. We always just do stuff for members. So for members that are listening, pretty soon you have copy e-class as well in the members area if you want to learn.
Yeah, and then product e-class comes out if they're still with us on like month 3, I think.
Month 3,
right?
yeah. W productivity is month 2. Product e-class is month 3. With 70% commission plus full product access and reseller products and all
evergreen webinar. That's
I needed to correct you because invariably somebody will say, you said we'll get a copy e-class funnel on the webinar. Where's my copy? There's no copy e-class funnel.
Now there is though, right?
There's product access. There's no funnel, but there's product access. You're going to get
product access.
But you will get a product e-class funnel in month 3.
Didn't we do a funnel for copy e-class at one point?
That was early days, and it's not available anymore. And we may bring it back.
We should revisit that sometime.
Maybe we'll bring it back.
No promises, but it's certainly a really valuable resource that we could consider. So by the way, just so you know, when I make mistakes, it seems to work out in your favor. So even when I mess up, somehow we make it a win for you. That's affiliate Triad. There you go. There's the closing argument to sign up right there. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.
Take care. Bye-bye.